Oh, fellas, welcome in. Happy Sunday. We got 60 seconds until the terrors. Let's do one practice run. Move the mic a little closer. Welcome in, and sip some coffee. What's going on, Brad T-Dub Mustang? And shout out to the sponsor, PC Bros, as of course, always. Let's get the last thing set up. Okay, one practice run. Meltdown Andy. Oh, perfect with the dogs around. Boy, when she's, oh yeah, it's players 1 too, isn't it? So double extra fast on the kill. After I got my Infinity, I tried Novasaur again, but she is getting whooped. Maybe a little too Leroy Jenkinsing. Did you, with your Novasaurus, are you max energy, and then you did max energy shield, max telekinesis, or because if you do it that way, you shouldn't be too squishy. You should be able to go players 8 pretty easily, to be honest. Oop, not the right way. Oop. Can you cast the firewall, please? Thank you. Kept missing there. True Druid Volcano. Roasted Raccoon says good evening. Good evening to you as well. Viv, welcome in. Yo. Hopefully get some luck here. Last Terra Andy wasn't too bad. Had a half hour of like goodness and a half hour of slow, so I thought I seen something over there. See what's up. So we got a few hours of stream here on this wonderful Sunday. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way. I know people weekends are busy and stuff, so any of y'all hopping in here, even hopping in checking out the video later, welcome in. We'll check out the Zwahya 2020. Interesting. Munkles! Come on, fellas. Watching with Uncle George and Aunt Lisa. What's going on, George and Lisa? The most legendary aunt and uncle is currently watching the stream right now. Oh, Ogriax, let's go. Nice. Oh, speaking of corpse explosion on stuff, I didn't realize, or I forgot, the Black Rune word has corpse explosion charges on it. It starts to give me some ideas, you know what I mean? Gives me some ideas. They laugh. Yeah, people who don't generally watch streams, it's always kind of funny to realize, like, you know, you realize people are live and stuff like that, but you know, I can completely get it. Yeah. Huh. All into energy. You got max energy shield and max telekinesis, and you're saying you're feeling kind of squishy, huh? Yeah, I mean, I can't just with that. Usually you're fine. I guess maybe I'm overlooking something here up in the brain. Not sure. Oh, Rob got Raven lore on the first run. Congrats on that one. Hopefully it rolled absolutely perfect for you. I would be shocked if it did, because there's so many different variables on that one, but boy, just from the rarity, and it is used occasionally for builds. Oh, little Geeds, there we go. I bet you a perfect Raven lore would be worth like 70 trillion high runes. Oh, isn't 10 physical Sunder? Isn't that perfect? Perfect. I think 10 is. Isn't it 10 to 20? I think so. Could be wrong. The thing is, I'm always right, so. Except for that one time. Well, Talrune hiding. Thank you. We need a loot filter. Rob said you got a perfect one on single player. Did you hear who edit that in? I'm just joking around. A little bit. But yeah, congrats on a perfect Raven lore on single player, if that's 100% legit. The Street Fighter pronunciation on point. Yeah, I don't know why there's just certain like accents or whatever I'm really good at, certain people's tones or like things like that, you know, like the perfect, like it just like fits or whatever. That, and I feel like I have a very, very, very good Riker impersonation. I never practiced it or anything, but I just did it one time and I was like, wait a second, that sounds exactly like him. Like just his cadence when he does his intros and stuff. Like a, hello folks, this is Riker, bringing you this week's wrap-up of gaming news. The end there, I usually don't, the end part I'm a little worse at, but the hello folks, this is Riker, I feel like that's spot on. Spot on. 100% legit, you say. Nice, man, congrats. Nick got his Ethereal 4-socket Thresher this morning. Finally got Infinity. Yeah, nice. Been hearing that from a few different people. People finally getting their first Infinities. You know, great to hear. Great to hear. Neela Thack, welcome in there over on Twitch. Bill's next career as a newscaster. I mean, that doesn't sound like too hard of a job. I'd do that. I was thinking about, just for the funsies, I was thinking about trying to learn accents. I always feel like Australian accent's a fun one to do, but I'm not very good at it. You know, I could just do the basics, you know, the shrimp on the bobby and whatnot, which apparently they don't even say that in Australia either. It was just a marketing thing for Texas Roadhouse or something, somebody told me, but Fort Rune. Plus for Australia, it depends what part of Australia for the accent too. It's kind of Neelithek got Tyraels on his 4th Sacred Army ever found. Nice. Some good luck right there. Nick said, now I'm waiting on a throw barbarian. Yeah, throw barb's cool. I got a build guide for one of those if you want to check it out. I ran throw barb a little bit back. Oh, baby. Unique. Not this time. Usually I pop it down as a joke and I say Shaco, but this time it's the real deal, baby. It's the real deal. So Harlequin's Crest. It's always a cool one to find. Always a cool one to find. Now, it pains me, but I've obviously this far into a single player, I probably found like 20 or 30 or 40 of them. So at 110, you know, but it's cool. I just like finding stuff like that. You know, you think back to all the times when you're like just hunting at the beginning of ladder trying to get one or trying to trade for one and how exciting it is to get. Unfortunately, offline single player problems, am I right? Slim said he thinks American accent sounds cool. Yeah. Well, the only thing with American accent is United States is so wide that like you can get, I have some Midwestern accent, or I mean, I don't have any accent, but everybody else does. You know, but and you get like the Southern accent, you know, going down to the holler, going down to the crawfish boil. Or then you get like out west in California, you know, man, like you're out there just like surfing and having a good time, man, you know what I mean? So it depends where you're from, right? Or, you know, you get up in the UP in the Michigan, you know, or up in the Wisconsin, then you end up getting more of that you know, Canadian, don't you know, stuff like that. Rune Sword, Ethereal, interesting. Plague Bearer. War Scepter. What is this? Is this something Storm Eye? Oh, nailed it. Man, I'm good. Ogre Maul, of course. Ooh, yeah. Wisconsin. Battle Slayer saying lots of Annies today. Yeah, I heard there's supposed to be another run or whatever it's called every 15 minutes today. Kind of wild, right? The Yoopers, eh? Yeah. Brad saying, yeah, talking about shrimp on the bobby. Yeah, we don't say that here. Look at me, I'm American. I can speak with an Australian accent. Shrimp on the bobby. Shrimp on the bobby. Yeah, I can't remember. I seen it in a YouTube video or a YouTube short or something that was like, yeah, actually that was just a Outback Steakhouse marketing ploy, and then everyone thinks that they say that in Australia. Like, oh, well, you know, we're American. We do things like that. Ridge trolls. Ah. Nick said for the throw barb, my build guy got you going to try one out. Yeah, no, in mine I just went with out of a kind of like laziness, and depending on what you're doing, I suppose could be too. But I just went with dual lacerators. A lot of people like the War Shrieks and the War Shriek Lacerator combo, but in Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey character thinking it's Austrian instead of Australian. I don't remember that particular part, but I could picture it. More of like own instead of on. Shrimp owned a Bobby. Shrimp owned a Bobby. I can't do that. My mom, I just can't do it. Boy, America, like United States, does have a bunch of different accents. You go over to like the what do you call it? New York, or you go up to Boston. So many accents in the United States. Gotcha, Neil Thack. Okay, yeah. I haven't seen Dumb and Dumber in well, probably been at least a decade, if not more. Solid movie though. Solid movie. You never forget that it was super funny, even if you haven't seen it in a long time. 5 man after kill. Interesting. Keck, I don't have an exclamation build set up. Actually, in generally on this stream, I'm going to be using my item find Zerker, so the build guide I got in the description is actually for the build I'm going to use after this is over. So if you just look up like Sweet Phil Firewall Sork, it'll pop right up in the YouTube. Nolans. Yeah, Nolans. Right? All the accents. Cup of is it supposed to be Kofi? Coffee? Isn't it kind of pronounced coffee? Coffee? It's not Kofi. I know it's forget what the letters say. It's got to be coffee. Like number 18, Gold Magic Fight, yo! Welcome in. 8 level on a barb, Neolithek. Yeah, me too. I do hate leveling a barb. I do hate it. Slayer saying, Battle Slayer, y'all. Yeah, I do say y'all all the time, but I feel like it has nothing to do with accent or anything. I feel like it's just easier to do. So I started saying it all the time. And that way I don't have to say, like, all of you. You know, I don't even know. What else would I even say, I guess? Cyberchild, welcome in. Smolps, yo, yo. Like Kingston. What do you mean, like Kingston? Rocks, not sure what that one goes to. I am just a simple country boy after all, so maybe that's where I get the y'all from. I did quite literally grow up in a one stoplight town, so. You hear a lot of down south in Michigan over the years. Interesting, okay. There is quite a bit of country, Michigan-like country, if you know what I'm saying, like backwoods Michigan type stuff. Inspired helm. That is that Ondel's thingy mabobber, yeah. Yep. Kofi Kingston. Yeah, I don't know what any of that stuff means, Rocks. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you're saying like coffee is supposed to pronounce it like Kofi? I don't think so. Definitely like a crow, like caw. Coffee. 100% won't change my mind. Oh, unidentified SOJ. And the thing is, too, is I don't call this every time. Only when I think it's really going to be an SOJ. So watch this. Boom! Oh. We'll edit that part out of the video. Nature's Peace, though, is cool, right? Nature's Peace? Gotta have that for going after you, Neelathak, over on Twitch. Don't tell anybody that when the video comes out, don't comment that I edited it out, okay? Oops, I hit the wrong button in a second. What's going on here? I gotta mess anything up. Did I hit the button? What did I do here? Okay, yeah, just checking something real quick. Close, close, close. Move, move, move. Nice. Yeah, good old Nature's Peace. That's one of those ones. Another one of the ones that when you want it, you can never find it. A lot of set, huh? Trang's gloves, okay. Not the most exciting, but a lot. The Natalia's boots. Those actually have a wide range on the reses, right? A little bit. Yeah. Just some little stuff, some little budget stuff that can. Obviously, Trang's gloves are good, but. Unique ring was Nature's Peace. Hunting for Mang songs. Yeah, that's a tough one for a lot of people too, yeah. Tough one for a lot of people. I've had a crazy Mang song select. On tons of those. Ooh, another Rune Master. Okay, give me 5. Ooh, just 4. Rip. I did use one of these over on that barb. Made it 5 isted. Has cannot be frozen. That's how I get it over my barbarians offhand. So, but yeah. Fortunately, not enough sockets in that. Grab you. Grab that. I should have checked that jawbone visor there. Unfortunate. Let's see, legendary mallet. So you're saying they got like Schaefer's, Wind Force. You don't have Arachnid Smash yet, huh? That's not the most shocking, we'll say. But well, plus if the legendary mallet you're speaking of is actually Earth Shifter, I think that's even more common. So Grand Crown. Oh, and it's ethereal. Well, no, that sucker. Ethereal Crown of Thieves. Toss that over on your mercenary. Fire res, bunch of life leech. Gold find. Is that Best in slot gold find barb mercenary helmet. Very obscure. Somebody would want it though. Not that, you know what I'm saying. This is single player, but still, you get what I'm saying. Maybe we'll hang. I mean, what would I ever do with that though? I hang on to all this stuff, and then I'm starting to hang on to more stuff just because like it's cool and I don't want to throw everything out. But it's like, when am I ever gonna do a single player gold find act like mercenary? I don't know. I don't know. Soon, I mean. There was a barb trying to hork and he couldn't. He was asking you if you were using Nature's Peace. Interesting. I guess I kind of never thought about that. Never came across that circumstance. I guess I didn't realize it worked for like yourself. Oh! Ah! Why couldn't that be unique too, huh? But still some steel wrens. See, this is one I don't remember how they roll either. Is it 40 to 60? 30 to 60 on the damage maybe? Don't remember, but still, it's kind of a rare one. Kind of cool. Phil over here, overabundance of SOJs. Well, over enough time period, you'll find a few. They do go up to 60. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I know I got better than that. I'm pretty positive. Pretty positive. Mute, welcome in. Yo yo yo. Oh, Stone Crusher. It's like finding Templars instead of Tyraels. There you go, Stone Crusher. Yeah, pretty much. Over the last like year, I have found quite a few SOJs though. Like more, in the last year, I've found more SOJs than in the rest of my entire life. A little Grand Charm down there too, fellas. Don't worry, I never miss anything. So you know I'm not gonna miss that. 1 to max damage. Let's go. Let's go. I decided to make myself a late cup of coffee here too. Why not? Guardian Angel yesterday. Nice there, Mute. Nice. Yeah, it's got the yeah. You get that resistance up. You say for your mercenary. I'm assuming, right? Yeah, Merc wearing it. Let's see, what is this? My Merc is presently wearing Treachery. I mean, I would probably just rock Treachery on your mercenary anyways. That huge increased attack speed can kind of help keep him alive, actually. Along with the Fade proc. But the faster your mercenary attacks, the more damage he puts out per second, which means he'll leech back more life, which means he'll stay alive better, you know what I mean? So I only wear Guardian Angel on my mercenary if I'm doing, like, sometimes with Trav, and you really, really, really want to keep your mercenary alive. So you throw on Guardian Angel and like Akira's on the helmet, and then you throw on, what is it, like Reaper's Toll on the mercenary. So that's like running Trav, and you want your mercenary to stay alive, and you're not using a barbarian, because Reaper's Toll has cold damage on it, so the bodies would some would shatter. But all right, unique amulet. Come on, cross those fingers and toes, fellas. Ooh. Ba 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 boom. Come on, you bum. You bum, Andario. Emilio loves his Ethereal Gladbane, says T-Dub. Nice. Ethereal Gladbane. I found 1 or 2 of those in my day, but I don't remember how good they roll or whatever. You say yours is a good one. I'm assuming mine didn't roll very good. Pretty safe assumption with an ethereal item. %8 Nightwings. Rob, boy, you're like my clone over here, buddy. That's what you probably heard me talking about it the other day in stream or something like that. I think I've found 4 Nightwings on single player here, and 3 of them were 8% and 1 was 9%. And they're, as you probably are aware as well, 8 to 15. So feels bad, man. Feels bad. To attack rating, pretty god tier. Jaded Gray, welcome in. Ooh. Do you have any videos on how to start new characters and where to farm out gear? I had to have done videos like that, yeah, Mr. Tim's. But I mean, those would have been ones that I made so long ago that I couldn't tell you what the exact title of them is and whatnot. So I definitely do have videos like that, but I just off the top of my head, those would have been like some of the more ones from like 3 years ago and stuff. I haven't really done ones that like basic tips and stuff recently. A lot of what you could look up is something like how to find ladder start gear or something like that, because ladder starting gear would be the same as offline single player, like after a playthrough where to farm gear and stuff like that. It's like the same type of thing. So that's just a little tip from me to you on how to find a bunch of uniques, how to find the type of video you're looking for. You may want to look up like ladder start tips on how to find gear or ladder start playthrough tips or something like that, because not as many people make like single player starter stuff like that. So yeah, because probably I would say 90% of people, maybe not that many, at least 75% of people that play D2R, they don't play single player offline. They play ladder and then they start a character and play for like a week and stop playing. Like that's like the, or they play for a month maybe. I mean, the number might be exaggerated, but that's a majority of the people who play, I feel. They move on to another game, come back for the next reset, stuff like that. Best MFer for noobs. Yeah, I usually go with Sorceress. I usually would say like a Blizzard Sorceress, but some other people don't agree with that. So Blizzard Sorceress, very good, like Ancient Tunnels, Stony Tombs, Andaro and Mephisto, great for. Some other stuff. The dreaded green diadem. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, well, still, even the green diadem's rare, so that's cool, I guess, but definitely don't need another one of those. And a Sunder Charm hiding over here. No good, but another, let's see, I would say another one that's kind of a little bit different than if it's not Sorceress. Fist of the Heavens Paladin is really good for like budget stuff, but just make sure you're only trying to go places with undead and demons. Very important tip there. Oh, what? Oh, not even a regular Slayer ship, man. Bulbasaur coming in with a legendary Slayer ship. 33 months, bro. Thank you so much for the continued incredibly generous support of the channel. Thank you so much, the last Bulbasaur. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Not a Slayer ship. No. Legendary. Yeah, Bart says he uses Sork to farm up gear for other characters. Yeah, that's pretty much why I say that Sork is good to start with, because yeah, you go farm Andy Mephisto, you get like the Ariats, you get the Jalals, you get your Trang's gloves, Mage Fists, you get your Shaco, maybe if you get lucky, I should say. And just all the lower even stuff that maybe isn't insane, but you can find it can really help you out. You can find some Water Walks, some Andaro, or some Alder's Boots, you know, a bunch of those, String of Ears, all that kind of stuff that really help out all your other characters. So that's kind of what I would say. There are other options too, but yeah, that's just what I say. Mark TZ Andy came through. Non-ethereal Haas. There you go. Yeah, Haas is one that gets talked about as if it's like the easiest thing to find, but I feel like it's less common than it kind of gets represented as. And not that anyone's deviously misrepresenting it, but oh, another facet. 5/5 lightning. Boom. Oh, ugh. Guys, why didn't you cheer harder and it would have been better or something? I don't know. If more you would have hit the like button in the video, Hit the like button on the video. That just popped in my head that I forgot that I was going to do that. Like in the middle of a clip, tell people to hit the like button. So when I put the clip in the video, it's telling people to hit the like button. That's thinking ahead, am I right? But yeah. Phil's the best MFer on YouTube. Appreciate you. Nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Near the worst. Yeah, not that great, but you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. StarCraft said just got a 5/5 facet as well. What's the chance? What's the chances, huh? So a little bit better than mine, you're saying, huh? Blizzard secretly boosts my magic find. Not my Tyrell's might find percentage, though, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll check this out. Why not? It could be interesting. Get one of those insane fools with the 400 enhanced damage rolls or something. 2 sockets. Just something nonsensical. Drawback of playing on PlayStation, you can't have a full inventory of charms. I thought you mute. I think they changed that so that you can pick something up like this straight to the cube. Or isn't there a button on the someone help me out here. I'm not sure because I don't play, but I thought you could like click on an item and it would go straight into your cube on console. Is that true, or am I just fabricating something in my brain that I thought I heard and I didn't really hear? I thought on console you could pick stuff up straight to your cube. Troll nest now, okay. Bro. You would, game. You would. Boy, I'm getting PTSD from all these green sacred armors. I'll tell you what. Maybe the troll nest can be cool at least. 3 socket me. 1 socket. You piece of garbage. Oh well. Oh well. If I had one more magic find. Zoinks. Loot to cube is in the general skills. So yeah, mute. Make sure you look into that. Make sure you look into that and figure out. I'm sure there's a YouTube video probably when it first came out of somebody showing how to do it, and it's probably super easy. It's just one of those things. If you just didn't hear about it, you know, you just wouldn't know where it was or whatever. So yeah, look into that. It's gonna change your world. Oh, and then an unidentified SOJ on the very next run. Let's just go over here. Come on, boom! Oh, you. Yeah, well. Oh, well. Drop any godly ogre malls lately? Actually, not. Barath. Actually, I have not. They've all rolled not good. Yes, console, it goes to your cube in the inventory. Yeah, so there's a shortcut for that. Another. This one is not a false prophet like the last one, that darn dwarf star. This one actually is the unidentified SOJ. Boom! What the? Another dwarf star. What's the chances? That's 2 in a row. You dwarf star. Yeah, well. So between Twitch and YouTube, we got almost 180 in here right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me. YouTube popping off here. We got almost 150 joining me. Gosh darn, you absolute YouTube legends. And Twitch, appreciate y'all too. Appreciate y'all too. But great to see you guys in here. What's going on, Marty? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, it's that one, baby. It's that rune we're all looking for. the Lemrune. Ooh, I'm not overhyping it at all either. That's exactly how hype everyone should be when they find it. Mega hype. Let's go. Let's go. The most beautiful rune in the game. No YouTube live stream? Yeah, I'm up on Labber. I'm up on YouTube and Twitch. Better be. People are watching and commenting. So hop back to the stream after a few months. Nice to see your passion for the game hasn't dwindled. Yeah, I mean D2 best game in the world, right? Really, the big part is when I'm streaming, hang out with you guys, to be perfectly honest. That makes it all the more fun to play. Here we go! Dun, 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 dun. Boom! Okay. Okay. It's not no Nokazans or something. It's a High Lord. Ooh. Need that for that Uber Smite or whatnot. At least those melee characters, great choice right there. That being said, I do have a bazillion of them already, but still cool. I always like finding stuff that's actually like good, usable stuff, you know? People would be excited to find that when they needed it. Labber, what's going on? Welcome in. Want to say hey in a group of people who know my pain of 4 characters offline in the 90s still haven't gotten an Istrune. Haven't gotten an Istrune, huh? I would recommend take your Sorceress and hopefully it's Nova. Nova's the best anyways, and just slam the Countess for like 3 or 4 hours, and I can all but guarantee you farm the Countess on players 1 difficulty, and I can all but guarantee you, can't literally guarantee, but all but guarantee, oh man, you're gonna find yourself an Istrune. Ethereal Gladbane? Oh, it's not. But yeah, Gladbane's cool one. Damage reduced 17, magic 20. Okay, that's cool. 168, kind of a low roll, but kind of a low roll. But yeah, kind of interesting too. It come along with a few other good usable items. I mean, you've got Goblin Toes and Whiz Spike, melee characters go to, one of them right after Gore Riders, and obviously, of course, the Whiz Spike, 75 all res. Very convenient item. I wish it had lower dex though, but you know, cool stuff. Cool stuff. It's no like Griffin's D-Web on 1 Andy drop or anything, but kind of neat when you find a bunch of stuff like that. Let's see. Labber said you got YouTube Premium. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I rock YouTube Premium as well. Very, very convenient. Yeah, it is crazy how on YouTube Premium you can get the advanced bitrate and stuff like that, and obviously there's no ads either, which there's other ways to get around that too, but yeah, YouTube Premium is... If you watch YouTube a lot, I'm not plugging YouTube because Google, man, giant corporations. Bleep them, right? But YouTube Premium is kind of worth it in my opinion, if you're a big YouTube watcher. Thork, welcome in. Also, I think I had heard, not really top of mind, not the most important thing, but on a technically type of basis, technically, I think per view, YouTube like creators get a little tiny bit more for you when you have YouTube Premium than when you have just like the ad revenue, just like a little bit more from what I had heard. No proof on this, but Rob said he just found the same exact enhanced defense Gladbane I had. I think mine was 168 too, wasn't it? That's pretty crazy. As soon as I said advanced bitrate, you lagged out. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think people don't usually get lag and stuff on YouTube, do they? It doesn't usually lag out or like anything like that. The biggest problem I see with YouTube is that they'll like stealth turn down your bitrate or your resolution and not tell anybody. They'll like stealth turn your resolution down. People will be like, man, your stream all of a sudden started looking terrible. And I'm like, check the settings and look at the resolution. They're like, oh, why did my stream just turn down to 144p? And I'm like, yeah, YouTube will do that to you. If they think you're listening and not watching, they'll just turn down the bitrate like automatically on you without saying anything. It's real annoying. All right, good old lying of hands. Never like when your hands lie to you, right? Yeah, Rob, I think it was the same percentage. Yeah, I think it was. Labber said he has a Twitch. On Twitch, he gets lag problems, huh?
What can I do for you?
Use YouTube have no problems with the. Gotcha. Yeah, no problem. That's why I do stream YouTube and Twitch, just so wherever people prefer to watch. Bing, bang, boom. No problem. Another laying of hands. Okay. Oh, unfortunate. Maybe the magic item could be good, huh? Never know. Maybe. Oh. Now we know. Now we know it's no good. Defiance Merc versus Holy Freeze on hardcore. Oh boy. So anything hardcore related, I'm essentially guessing because I don't really play hardcore. I would say probably the Holy Freeze one, but because Defiance will give you more defense, but as for defense wise, you don't have to worry about getting hit if you have Holy Freeze and you can just run away and dodge better, right? So I would say Holy Freeze, but I'm just guessing. Breakbeat, sorry, yeah, from a minute ago, I must have missed this one on accident, but yeah, dual whiz spikes on the barb, yeah, definitely not a bad option there. You get it that way when you're on your telly hand, you have like max res guaranteed. A lot of people will go suicide branches just because they got an extra skill on them too, and they have the same 50% FCR. But yeah, whiz spikes I used for a long time too, till I was rocking dual Hotos. Heart of the Oaks, that is. I say it that way because people, I would say Hoto all the time because the letters H-O-T-O, Hoto, and then people would make fun of me. So now I just say it even more. Seems to be my method in life. If someone makes fun of me about something, I just do it even more than I did before. Budget Zerker Barb, huh? Ooh, Colossus Blade. Hold up. Just an interesting one with the Elite base, set items. Good old Volcathos Sacred Charge. I'm going to put this to use someday. I just haven't got around to it yet. I keep saying that, but I'm going to. Yeah, 1/6 YouTube Sunday Fun Day. Going on, Sloth? News about Season 8 update. Wait, give it news about... What do you mean give it news? So I haven't really heard of anything. If that's what you're asking. You can use 2 Hotos, 2 Heart of the Oaks on a Barbarian. Sure, yep. Get 80 FCR, throw on a... Arachnus Mesh, and you're good. You're at 100 there with a little bit there. So we're gonna grab this beauty, not ethereal, but it could roll perfect for me. Perfect. You can do it. Boom. Not perfect. 2 sockets, not the 3. It's supposed to get 3, but it's not for some reason. But unfortunate. Unfortunate. We'll get them next time. Did I see your link in the self promo? I probably didn't. I don't check that every single day, but every few days I'll kind of glance in there. New rune words and new zones coming. Okay, all right. Where'd you see that, Chris? Where'd you see that? We're getting new Act 6 and more new rune words? Okay. I would find that surprising. Unless by new zones you mean they're switching up terror zones to different areas? I mean, I don't know. But I haven't heard nothing about new updates. Talrune?
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, Labber saying he lives in Australia. I think there's a problem with the streams from US. I've heard of people from Australia just in general saying they have a lot of internet problems. There's a couple content creators in completely different genres. Really, it's GeoGuessr actually. That they just cannot get good internet in Australia for some reason. I'm not sure, you know, not an expert on the topic, but just from what they like say or whatever. Thunder Charm! Oh, not good enough. And that's not good enough either. Kind of heard about that, Tyler. I assume that's what he was talking about, but I'm not really sure. About his video, yeah. Phil, love your videos. What's going on, Martin? Happy to catch a stream. Welcome in. Love from Bulgaria. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Martin, to the live stream. Sorry, I know sometimes I read comments out of order, but I try to go back and make sure I catch as many as possible. So if you ever do put in a comment, make sure you wait a minute. Sometimes it'll be 2 or 3 minutes before I get to it. Reading skills are getting better by the day, though, so. By the day. Bone Shield. Small Charm. And another Sunday, man. These things pop off. 82, no good. 2 strength, also no good. Oh, you said Austria, not Australia. Oh, I just pulled a Lloyd Christmas there, huh? We were just talking about that earlier, actually. In the movie Dumb and Dumber, someone said Austria, and then he said something about... And then he made a comment about Australia. That's real funny that we just talked about that earlier, then I did it. This guy. Good old Scalper, just kind of a neato one. And then a perfect Mara's. Oh, let's go. Guys, I knew. I don't call it every time, and I knew this particular time I felt it, that it was going to be a perfect Mara's. I just hurt my neck, guys. I might have to stop streaming. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all over. Ugh. No, it didn't really hurt that bad. But that's legendary. Oh, it did hurt a little bit. I don't know what happened. I'm too old for this. I'm too old to play video games. I think I'm going to hang on to that. One. That's fine. What are you guys up there watching me right now? Oh. They're up there laughing at me because I'm too old. Too old to get excited. Yeah, you ain't wrong. See, that's how you know when you're getting old. You have sleeping injuries, video gaming injuries that knock you out for a week. StarCraft talking about Australia. I think Australia's saying, yeah, they got some of the worst internet in the world statistically. Yeah, it's pretty odd though, you know, especially with like the Starlink nowadays and the different internets and stuff like that. So yeah, that Lemrune too. Yeah. Yeah, definitely getting old with video game injuries. All of a sudden you have like shoe tying injuries. Like, yeah, I bent down to tie my shoe and then I went to stand back up and I was just like, oh, couldn't make it. Had to go to the doctor. That's where we're at. Where my life's come to. Nah, sell it. A perfect Mars, sell it. Ooh. Boy. I don't know about that. I ain't that much of a G. Just go Charcy a perfect Mars. I mean, I do have another one, so I could. If it was like a 21 Mars, I could Charcy it, but because I probably, oh my gosh, just popping off today, Andy. They cranked up the dropouts for me. Thanks Blizzard, thank you a lot. Ethereal? Not ethereal, but we'll ID it anyways. What does it roll? 186, kind of like a high mid, I guess you'd call it. That's cool. What about we'll go ward bow first here. Not the craziest elite base, right, though, but Widowmaker. Or a guided arrow. But the Dusk Shroud. 3 to teleport. Oh, warmth. 3 to warmth. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So kind of like sort of rare, pretty rare stuff. Kind of rarish, little rarish. Kind of neat, but I don't want that stuff. Start a DARE program warning kids about video game industries. Yeah, or warning kids about video game injuries. Yeah, I should have just stretched better before I started playing. My fault. Didn't do a good video game warm-up first. Ryan talking about up here a minute ago, we were talking about some changes and stuff, saying that Blizzard North had a whole expansion plan before they went belly up or whatever. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Be pretty crazy. Another expansion. Would be pretty crazy. Tubby, welcome in. Ryan says you have old ADSL. I don't know what that, like DSL is like internet, right? Is that like another type of internet? I'm not really sure, but Rob just pulled a Wisp. Nice. There's another one that's kind of tough to find. Wisp. That one took me a while. Took me a couple of minutes to find that a Wisp here as well. So congrats on that. Also pretty useful. Okay, make sure there's nothing around there. Daniel, this is Firewall. Yeah, Firewall. So yeah, usually I'd rock Fireball, but wanted to switch it up. And yeah, still, if you got like insane gear, like I have like really good gear, you can still, oopsie. That was a little skill issue. Ooh, almost died. Look at this guy. Good old Tails Mask. Whatever, we'll ID this stuff just in case. Nope. Cruel Colossus Sword of Quickness. You can do it. They can't do it, apparently. Labber is going with Javazon next when you finish up your Light Sork. Yeah, Javazon, definitely good, definitely Rex. For whatever reason, it's just not my cup of tea anymore. I used to rock Javazon a long time ago, a lot, but back when cows was like the go-to place to farm all the time. Like 04 something, whatever. 2, 3, I don't know, something like that. Not so much as much anymore, but appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys, if you forget, hit the like button for me if you could. On YouTube anyways. Appreciate you. Help out some bum in his basement playing video games. Hanging out with the boys. Oopsie. I've seen Cast Firewall. There we go. Also, we do got a shout out. You see the icon over there? Stream sponsor, PC Bros. Make sure if you're in the market for a pre-built PC, you're looking for one with a 3090, you're looking for one that's got some 1170 9er Intel processor, check out what they got. They got budget stuff, they got high-end stuff. Use my link in the description on YouTube, or you can exclamation sponsor. Use the code SweetPhil. It's just no space in the middle, just SweetPhil. Get a little discount on a pre-built PC from, like I said, PC Bros. Also, you guys probably might know them, might have seen them. They are the Toasty Bros on YouTube. They started up their own PC company. So you'd also be supporting small business. They have the new 1170K 9er. Yeah, I don't know what Intel processors their numbers are. I don't know what they really are, but I was just, you guys know what I mean.
Good day.
Anything decent off of Andy today? Trash has been hopping. This is probably the best terrorized Andy I've had in the last like 10 times Andy's been terrorized. Step up from dial up. Ooh, Ryan, that's pretty good. Good old dial up. Lightning Lifer. Now, I would not mind finding one of those either. Congratulations on that. Right here, 45 life lightning skiller for me. Boom. Oh, well, max poison with strength. Oh no, that's lightning damage. Well, it's kind of neat only for, like, if I found that on my energy shield sorceress, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. Because I know you have like cure to get rid of poison, but you still have more poison res can help you out. But a perfect ethereal Ariax needle, nice. You gonna Zod that or? The one thing that's cool about Ariax Needle is it's got ignore target defense on it, right? Oh, another kind of rare one. This one usually gets beaten out by other things, but it's still pretty rare. Demon's Horn's Edge. Demon Horn's Edge. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. 3-3-1. I think they can all be threes. So, but yeah, kind of cool, I guess. Rollin saying got Arachnus Mesh. Ariax Mesh. Impressive. Dude's unique. But yeah, Arachnus Mesh. Nice. You got a low on the next run. Boy. Maybe there's certain days that they just program Andy to just pop off. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying they're getting all this crazy stuff from Andy right now. I got all this stuff I've gotten today, that perfect Maras and all the other stuff. I mean, Flame Bellow, I always wanted to be better, but I always wanted to be better. I like Bullrog Blade for some reason. Oh, I know why. Because I found that cruel Bullrog Blade of Evisceration when I was a kid. So now it's like stuck in my head that I like it. That's what it was. Donkey saying at this point he believes it. Did you get a Templars today? I did not get a Templars. I got a Immortal King's Armor. Defender. Only found a Gull today. Unfortunate, Dukes. Unfortunate. Sorry, me and Donkey Daily over here stole all your luck, I guess. Unfortunate. Ethereal Man Catcher. Congrats on that, shorty. Hopefully it had the right amount of sockets in there for you. Oh, okay. Well, we got the Choku Kanochuko. Choku Shonuko. Demon Machine. All right, you need that for that Enchant Sorceress. Not Ethereal, unfortunately. I was hoping to pick those up via Ethereal, but Sandstorm Trex. Oh, isn't that 40 to 70 on the poison resistance usually? And isn't it 10 to 20 on the strength and vitality? Is that the worst? That's like real bad, right? Like really bad, I think. Pretty sure. They can go up to 15. Okay, so they're still bad. Oh well. Oh well. Fought Declone today, didn't go well. Well, the good thing about that is it really doesn't cost you anything, right? Someone else popped it and then you can go take a try at it. What, Ryan, what character did you try it at? Galback, yo, welcome in. On the second moon of the 5th summer's Friday. Nice. That sounds like some like Hocus Pocus movie type of talk there. Shark tooth? Okay. Dude, they totally should code it something like that too, to where like it matches up on like on some demonic holidays that they don't tell nobody though, but match it up for like the and I don't really know what anything is. I'm just kind of making things up here, but like the pagan holiday of like something something, and it matches up with like the evil day or something, and then you have better drops that day. Something weird like that. That'd be kind of funny if one like that came out or something, that was a thing. Gal back in the hizzy. Yeah, Sunil's like, yeah, those things were terribly rolled, those sandstorm treks. Yeah, pretty bad. Offline is D2 faster than online. Yeah, you can definitely farm faster on single player, being the loading in and out, setting the players counts, all that stuff. So feels better half in the house, no doubt, no doubt. Pop this over here. Go get the huge MF right there. Eaglehorn used to be the GOAT. Yeah, Eaglehorn was... Yeah, but when you couldn't get your wind force. Yeah. Brad's unfortunately got nothing from Andy. Looks like I gotta bring my Annie over here. Yeah, Andy was good to me today, so you can't complain. You said you got 5 rings and nothing, huh? Yeah, I don't think none of the rings really rolled that good for me, but I got some other stuff, so we're happy about it. Yeah, D4 released on 6/6. Yeah, I did remember that. I did know that one. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff about single player that can add to the enjoyment and fun, in my opinion. Some people think it's unfair advantage. Maybe it's definitely different, you know. It's definitely different, but I do love me some single player. Labber said he's a big non-ladder online player, so gotcha. Let's see, what do we got? What is it at here? Dry Hills Halls of the Dead. I mean, I could go there, right? I don't know how this build would work out here. I mean, probably fine. Whether it'd be worth it or not. Can you? Oh, this is still player 7, isn't it? Oopsie. So go ahead and go back to town. Like, why is that taking so long? Fiart? What's going on? Welcome in. Sorry if I don't pronounce that right. You have Enigma, CTA, and Grief. What would be next after Infinity? Probably a Fortitude? I would usually make a Fortitude, I guess. But after that, it is kind of like dealer's choice, sorta. But a Fortitude, almost every mercenary, you know, would use a Fortitude. So, I guess that would be my choice. Grab that, I guess. Get our whole map exposed here. No champ over here. Okay. Alrighty. Where are all these champions hiding? There is that area. Let's go ahead and just expose the whole map here. Maybe I'll think about doing it. Why not? Especially if we can get all the champions clustered in one area, it'd be pretty cool. You can just jump through the waypoint run down the one side if they start spawning consistently up the one side over here like they just were. Yeah, if you can hop through there and there's like 5 champions right up this side, and then you just fly straight across down to the next area. Maybe not the best. Oop. Sloth said he needs a J mod in 640 javelins. He's going to be farming for a while. Yeah. Speaking of 2 things I've never found in my entire life. I do know a couple people that that found J mods, but I don't think I've ever known anybody who actually found 640s. Like I've seen a pair here and there online trading or whatever, but I've never known anybody who actually found any of those. Still undecided if I hate this or if it's okay. Oops. Hey. Will you hit him? I think I love it. It's a little bit different, but look at, we're almost getting to a level here too. Look at that. Ooh, coming through the wall at me. I see how it is. Spirit Rend, how could you? Trade value for 640s B. I don't know for sure. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to look it up. A lot? I feel like they're like several high runes. It's another one of those items that some people, or I mean, not like everybody, it's hard to say percentages here, but there's a lot of people out there that don't even know that like identifying magic javelins could get you like rich. So it leads to less people identifying them, which makes them even more valuable. You know what I mean? Like the fact that nobody knows they're valuable makes them even more valuable. Not that nobody, but you know, hopefully you understand what I'm saying here. Like everyone knows a jaw rune's valuable, but or to like identify unique rings, but forgot this was so many levels. Phoenix, nice to have. Very expensive saffron though, yeah. Phoenix is more convenient than I kind of like. I never really had one for it being so expensive. It's actually very convenient to have. War Spike, okay. Thought there was another champion in here usually. Get out of there. Oh, Brad, I didn't see up here. You said, would you make a Phoenix shield? You could cube up to a fort. Well, Phoenix is just, what is it? Vex low jaw. Jeez, it's pretty expensive. Or wait, is it jaw? Yeah, I think that's right. Vex low jaw. I mean, I would say get a fortitude first. That's just what I'd say, you know. Saffron saying that more useful than treachery or fortitude is a Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah, George down here saying he never found a J mod or the 640s. Yep, samesies here. Until right about. Yeah, that'd be a hype one. That'd be a hype one to find. Still working on that materials. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oops. See, Skrilla saying white. Oh wait, no, that's right. We're Shorty saying white wands. So So white wands for like a white, or it's white, right? Runeward base. Are those very valuable? Because I know that they can be like good, but like a god tier like white wand I didn't think was really worth a ton. Could be wrong though. Just jump down here. Let's just go down here. Found 6 jabs with no IS. Still worth nothing. Yeah, unfortunate. Almost there. Anything else in here? Don't look like it. But you, nope. Too many monsters everywhere. These guys got too much life too. What is going on here? Gross. Yeah, maybe not the best, but I should look at how much experience I'm actually getting, because maybe I could just do this in terror zones with them being higher level. I could level up a little faster, maybe. Just get an extra level. I do want to get to 95, so I could use that one amulet I got. Because I have, is it 217 barb amulet I got? Would be pretty sick. Because then I think I could shift some stuff around. Or maybe not. Right stats could be worth a bunch. Yeah, I do know that with right stats, but I just didn't think, you know, they would be worth like very much. Boy. Maybe I won't. Those guys are just super annoying. Don't mind the other monsters when they're Paradise champions, but those ravelers or unravelers or whatever. You can't get your mercenary to attack them with you. It takes forever. Or you get something like this, lightning enchanted, just doo-doo. I hate you. Boom. See, why can't it be like that every time? Go over my merc again, my mercenary. It's just a normal Andaro's Visage, Insight, Fortitude, I believe. Kind of a standard Act 2 mercenary Insight setup. No champs over here at all, bro. Maybe we'll take a potion real quick here. I have been flying through some potions down here too, because not used to be poisoned this much and stuff with this build. And they don't drop as many full rejuves as you get when you're in the pits. Yeah, maybe we'll just hop to the pits. Grief plus Last Wish on my barb. Would it be useful to survive players 8 trap? Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty good, right? Let me see, because I forget. I don't usually make Last Wish because it's so expensive. So you're rocking 2. That must be a Frenzy Barb then, if you're rocking 2, or you're just having the Last Wish on the offhand. Let me look here real quick. It's got life tap on it, right? Yeah, 10% chance of life tap. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that'd definitely be good. Just real expensive, right? Job, Vex, job, something, job, something. I always forget. Yeah, let's just go back to the pits. I wasn't having too fun with that. So back to the pits. Oh, I forgot I re-rolled my map for that Thresh Socket map. Oh dang, I was hoping it was like right there. Okay, this is fine. I thought that was gonna go out, but I decided just to teleport the whole way to check. I mean, that's not too bad. We'll see how the pit map is. broke your Switch last night. Yeah, would you get real mad and pick it up and throw it, or broke a whole entire Nintendo Switch? Huh? That's unfortunate. Get the red ring of death, like the old Xbox problem. Oh, sorry up there, Pierre. Sorry, I missed. I was having to pay a lot of attention in that last area, and then I ended up not liking it very much, anyways. But so the music, there should be a link at the bottom of the description, Pierre, or you can exclamation music, or anyone else who is interested in it. This is the guy I get this music from. That's his YouTube channel, and I always listen to the metalcore and modern playlist or the heavy metal playlist. So. I kind of like this pit map too. It's pretty straight line-ish. You always want the pit map to be kind of a straight line. It does have a few little branches, but that's just, you know, just gonna happen. It's pretty straight line-like. This area, why does it seem like it's real big though? Seems very long. All right, well, here's what it is. Get out of here. Wait, wish I had more water. Cyberchild, I hope for. Hope so. Said up a minute ago, you feel Tyrell's mites in the pits? Hope so. Was that Barb in hardcore? Oh, no. Andar deal. I don't really play much hardcore. If I'm ever playing hardcore, the title of the stream or whatever I'm doing, you'll know it's hardcore. Broad Shorts, welcome in. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Thank you. Sloth saying 640 jabs. He sees them somewhere for $100, literal dollars. No in-game price he sees anywhere. Interesting. Let's see. Slim says trying to push players with Trav with your barb, but it's tough. I would recommend, and this is just, you know, in my experience when I'm playing and stuff, take it for what you will. For Barbarian, I don't really find it worth running Trav on higher players counts with a barb, because find item isn't affected in any way by players count. So, you know, unless you're killing the monster somehow with a Barbarian nearly as fast as players 1, I don't know that it's really like worth it. I've seen arguments, or I understand arguments, and I almost would agree with it for players 3, especially if you're rocking one of the other characters, Paladin or something like that. But from any arguments I've heard and what I kind of agree with is I don't really think with a barb, because of find item the way it works, you just want to get those monsters down as fast as you can so that you can then find item on them, you know what I mean? So I would say if you're not doing that great on players 8, but like players 3, you can absolutely just wreck. I would definitely recommend doing players 3 instead of stressing at all, even one little brain cell stressing about trying to do players 8, personally. Kid dropped a toy on it. Oof. Kids. Well, hopefully I seen someone say the screen wasn't working or whatever. At least that means the files technically are fine. So, just the screen doesn't work. Probably a pricey fix, but at least that's a small win. Yeah, sorry, Yoris, I don't know which question or whatever you were trying to hear the answer to or whatever. My apologies. Sorry, I know sometimes the Twitch ads can be annoying, but Twitch ads are real goofy too. You pretty much have to have like a bunch of ads, or you have to just turn all ads off. Like anything in between is like real weird. So it's unfortunate the way Twitch does that. What? Heavy crossbow, love it. Gotta be, yeah, I was gonna say, there's gotta be guys up here. One of those lame levels where there's only 2 champ packs down here. Lame. Think I missed any? Boy, D2 guy. Hopefully that ends up not being too much of a problem, man. Best of luck. Best of luck to you. Phil stand for something, or is it just Phil? Interesting question. No comment? I mean, what does Phil stand for most people's names? Oh, what was that armor? What is that armor? Oh, ornate plate. I seen what looked like a sacred armor, but then when I seen the color, it looks like a Immortal King's armor just chilling there. Boom. One of those. Why not? Philanthropy. There you go. Oh, attack rating. I seen the 299. I was like, is that enhanced damage? It was indeed not enhanced damage. Nothing over here. Why is there no champions anywhere in this whole pit, bro? Nothing? No? None? Anywhere? Okay. Cool. Good thing I'm down here. There's no champions anywhere. Good, good, good. Have I tried like remodded and stuff? I have not. Nope. They don't really look like, I'm not really big into D2 mods and stuff. They always, you know, I just want to play the regular game, you know. I just want to play Diablo 2. I don't want a completely new game or anything like that, so. Best drop so far. What's going on, Ray? We had a terrorize Andy earlier and it popped off. I couldn't possibly list all the drops. The drop highlight video I make in a few days is going to be lit AF though. Lit. War Staff, you can do it. Give me 6 sockets. 3 to Nova. 3 to Energy Shield. Well, it did listen. It did give me 6 sockets, so. Brian. Good old Always Sunny. Always Sunny, it's a decent show. I'll be honest, sometimes I watch some of the episodes and I'm like, that was not a very good show. But some of the episodes are absolutely hilarious, but so a little bit of a hit or miss, I feel, into my expert opinion on Always Sunny. Oop, get the right weapon out. Oh, not the right weapon, Phil. Phil! Every time I play this character again, I forget how much I have to pay attention while I'm playing. Not like Nova Sorceress when I can just not even watch the screen and farm like super efficiently. Like, oh man, I have to target monsters. This is terrible. Oh, there was a guy, or a lady, excuse me, right there. When it hits, it's amazing. Yeah, I watched probably like the first couple of seasons, Brian. Well, not the first couple seasons. I think I watched the first like 7 or 8 seasons, and I honestly started to get a little bored of it, and I just like stopped watching the show. So probably about the first 8 seasons, I'd say. Donkey saying that's definitely where it started to fall off. So yeah, I guess that's why I started to think it fell off at that time. If that's kind of what other people think too. Because let's see, Always Sunny, don't they have like 13 seasons or something like that? Or 15 seasons of Always Sunny? So it's, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, most shows will drop off at usually like 8 seasons is where they stop shows. So like that's like the number a lot of them go to. Unless you're a true G like Breaking Bad, right? Just go 5 seasons. We're done here. Oh, D2 guy says the files have been retained. Congratulations. Oop, not where we want to go. We're back to that, huh? Can't go to the right. That was the perfect order in order to find Tyrell's Might. That's what you need to do every run. Allegedly. I might have just made it up on the spot, but who knows? Still going nuts talking about Always Sunny. They're still popping off new episodes. That's pretty wild. Breaking Bad, best series ever. What you think? Definitely solid show. I've seen it all the way through like a few different times now, so I actually just for like a show to put on while I'm falling asleep, I've been watching that lately, and I don't know, maybe like the 7th time watching it, it's not quite as not quite as great. Like it was. Like, I don't take anything away from it. Like, the first time I watched it, first couple of times, really, it's, like, real exciting. Started to lose a little bit on, like, the 5th watch. Maybe it's, just when you already know everything is going to happen, like, oh, here comes Tuco, then this is going to happen, and then, yeah, okay. Yeah, then his wife's going to do this, okay. You know, it's like, when you already know what's going to happen, it's not as, you know. Better Call Saul. I couldn't get into that one. I watched that was one that I watched the entire first season, and then I watched a couple episodes into the second, and I was like, I just can't do it. Wasn't there for me for some reason. I feel like that's one where I said I watched the whole first season and part of the second, and then a couple people told me like, oh, that's right when it starts getting good. Like, now how many seasons do I gotta watch? the same thing people told me with The Office. I'm like, I watched the whole first season, about half the second, and then I just couldn't, you know, halfway through the second, I'm like, how many seasons do I gotta watch before it's like as funny as what people say? And then I was talking to my friends that love The Office, and they're like, oh yeah, no, the second season, that's when it starts getting good. You can't give up now. That's right when it starts popping off. And I'm like, bro, come on. Early Arrested Development. Oh, Early Arrested Development was hilarious. But yeah, the stuff that they came back and like remade, like when Michael Cera's like an adult and stuff and everything, is, yeah, not as great. But yeah, the first couple of seasons, hilarious. Just hilarious. Yeah, I know, not popular take saying I didn't like The Office, but especially considering my sense of humor and the stuff I do like, considering I didn't like The Office is really interesting. I guess. It seems like the kind of, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. The first season of The Office is a carbon copy of the UK version. Maybe. I've never seen an entire episode of the UK version. I watched like a little bit of one of the UK version episodes just to kind of see what it was one time. There was that Ogre Mall over there I gotta check. Never miss an Ogre. Never. Serpent skin armor. Perfect. Come on! Oh, well. Viper Magi still so useful. So useful. Already have a bazillion of them, obviously, but no season of The Office is that great. It's how it all meshes as a whole. Ooh, I don't know. Afterlife, a good series. That's another one I watched the first couple. I watched probably only the first like 3 episodes of Afterlife, and I was like, yeah, no. I don't, Ricky Gervaisin, right? Ricky Gervaisin. Don't really like his sense of humor that much. Don't know what it is, but probably another unpopular take there, but yeah, just me. Oh man, when I said I didn't really like The Office, 20 people left the stream. Crazy. It's funny how you can see stuff like that. Like when you say something controversial, you know people aren't gonna like, and you see like 15% of the people in the stream just leave. I'm not mad at nothing, it's just funny. GG track activated. This is a big fan of the song, George, huh? A lot of these songs are goated. There we go. For some reason my eyes couldn't detect the champion. Boy, not a lot of monsters around here. What's going on? Shuffle the playlist. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Songs are god tier already. There's not really that many that are later that are ones that we haven't like heard before anyways. There's a couple on there, but a lot of the playlists have like overlapping songs. So like the metal and modern core playlist has a lot of the same songs as the heavy metal playlist, you know, like so. The weeks FF15 leave. It's okay. FF15. I don't know what that stands for. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. If I say something that somebody disagrees with and they leave the stream, I'm not too mad about it. It's not like offensive. I'm like, yeah, in my opinion, I don't like The Office. Oh, F this guy, leave. Yeah, I don't really worry about that too much. This guy's always wrong. Don't worry about it too much. Ooh, you chat. Thanks a lot, chat. You almost made me miss that Grand Charm. Thanks a lot, chat. Mythic Sword. It's the other half of the BK set. Oh, interesting, because we pulled both of them today. Both of them today. I do need to rock a full Bull Kathos set. That would be pretty sick. That's one of those video ideas I got to work on. Probably won't perform well, but I think it's going to be interesting, and I'm gonna enjoy it. So we got to get on that. I want to do. Maybe I shouldn't say it out loud because I've had problems with saying a video idea out loud and then having 3 people make the exact same video I just said before I get a chance to do it. So we'll just go ahead and keep that to myself. The long stream had some good ones. Yeah, we can skip ahead. But yeah, this song's right here is a complete banger, right? So just an absolute banger. I mean, I guess we could skip ahead though. The only thing is that when the playlist runs out, sometimes YouTube will just automatically jump you into other like random songs that I can't listen to on stream. So let's jump to. All right, it's gonna cut out real quick here, so don't. Oh, this one's called Fat Heavy Metal Backing Track. Fat. I wonder if it's supposed to be fast and you missed the S. Oh, let's go. You know what? Thanks, guys. Thank you for telling me to skip ahead. Ooh, man. I like it. Wow. I like it. I like it. Wasn't expecting my first, like, just snipe a crazy good song of this. Sounds a little bit radio songy, but that's fine. Like this, it almost sounds like the track that like some rock artist would like do a collab with one of the country artists too, where the country artist would like sing the chorus or something. Like one of the more like rockerish sounding like country artists, you know. I don't know their names and stuff, but way to see your equipment. I do have a build guide for the video. You can check it out on my channel. I got it linked on the YouTube stream, but you can't like link stuff the same way on Twitch as you can on YouTube in the description. So it's just if you just like Sweet Phil Pit Zerker on YouTube, it'll pop right up with the full build guide video and all that good stuff. Uh, skipped blue jabs. Uh-oh. Oopsie. Yeah, if there was some class-specific blue jabs, I just overlooked them. I usually always identify them just in case. Ryan, oh, talking about the people that left when I said I didn't like The Office. They got auto-kicked for not hitting the like button. That could have been it. My Charcy bot took care of them. Ooh, if that had 4 sockets. It would be a cool highlight anyways. If I was online. I'm not, but if I was online, this would be worth 20 burr runes. AKA... yeah. Yeah, don't forget, fellas, if anybody, you know, maybe just skip past the little jokey poll I put up there, make sure your YouTubers hit that like button for me. Much appreciated. If you would do that kindly. Come on, Pits. Pits ain't paying off yet today. At least TZ Andy was paying off earlier. I seen that. Don't think I didn't. I seen that Grant shot. I never miss stuff like that. Allegedly. I'm gonna be back in just 30 seconds. I'm just gonna go grab something to drink real quick because my water and coffee's all gone. Just literally 30 seconds. We're back. Also, I know it's getting hot outside because my basement's getting real cold. Weapon is the main. Emund, I got the grief. Rocking a grief. What's going on here? How do you work hoodies? I don't know. I'm off at TZ Andy. Nice, Brian. Ah, 622. Ooh, oh. Rough roll. Rough roll. Gray says, not an Office fan. Good thing your chick ain't around to hear you. Hear me, I mean? Good thing. Yeah, not an Office fan. I'm more of a Land Before Time kind of guy. Really. More of a fan of like Caillou and Bluey, stuff like that. Careful showing those sweatpants. Oh, G-Stacks, calm down. G-Stacks getting out of control over here. A little too excited. And also, welcome in my main mod on the channel, Head Mod. Head Mod. That's why he gets paid so well. Late belt. Oh, see? Didn't miss those ones, did I? They roll just as good as they usually do for me. Best I ever found for those javelins, I found 530s one time. But on top of that, on top of not quite being there, they were actually also ethereal, so... Shillelagh. Boy, come on, do it. I always wanted a super high enhanced damage shillelagh. Exactly, G-Stacks. You get it. Oh, Scrubs? I did like Scrubs, yeah. I like Scrubs. Liked Scrubs. I liked How I Met Your Mother. Friends was okay. Sometimes I do feel, and maybe this is my own, we'll call it a character flaw, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes when people say something is so great and they like love it, love it, love it, love it, love it all. Sometimes that makes me just go like, okay, all right. You know, kind of ruins it for me, I feel. Like if someone's like, no, this show's pretty good, you should check it out. Then I can watch it and I'll like it, you know, like Dexter or something like that, or, you know. But the shows that people are just like obsessed with, like irrationally obsessed with, it really gets me to not be in them. Pretty much anything in the world that has like a cult following, I not really, you know, it kind of turns me off. Unless you could say sometimes like if I found it before I knew how crazy these people were, you know what I mean? You'll hide your Scrubs obsession. Well, at this point, it's okay because I've already watched Scrubs all the way through like 2 or 3 times. So, because a lot of this stuff, like I've watched it all the way through before, and then like it'll be something like, oh, my wife never seen it, so then we watched it all the way through again, like, you know, as like our show we watch before we go to bed or something. And then they'll be like, I never watched Friends because it was just like a little bit before, not before my time, like I was alive, but it was just. At my age, it wasn't really my like show to watch or whatever, but my wife had watched it and she really loves Friends, and so that's why I watched it. You know, we watched it all the way through at some point, and so yeah, if I've already seen it, it's okay. Like my friend, there's another one, my buddy, some of you guys know Carl with a K. Carl. He like is obsessed with Deadpool, like loves it. And I watched Deadpool, and it was okay, you know, but it was like, I don't know, didn't exactly get there for me. So, Yossi saying never understood the obsessed show watchers, makes no sense. Kinda, yeah. Breaking Bad obsession, yeah, Breaking Bad was definitely pretty good. I did really like it the first time, and even I remember watching it a second time. I think because I watched it, that was another one I watched all the way through, like by myself. Then me and the wife rewatched it, I believe. And yeah, it's a really good show. It really is. But yeah. Friday Night Lights, cool show. Interesting. I thought that was a movie, but I guess I'm probably getting mixed up with something else. Definitely never watched the show, though. Not that I would never want to watch it or something, but yeah, I just never have. George, I don't think that's the show. You're getting a song and a show mixed up there, I believe. I see what you did. I see ya. Okay, no champs anywhere. That's fine. More hype. Jewel, what's going on? Says more hype, less I'm interested. Yeah, kind of. I didn't even, it's not even something I realized before, but for some reason when people hype stuff up so much, it ends up like ruining for me. Talking about things that are really people are super hype about and it'll probably make some people mad. Let's talk about this other one too. Kill Bill. Didn't like it. But that one actually I seen before. I seen that for some reason. I went to the movies for whatever reason. What movie were we gonna see? We just like, oh, this Kill Bill movie's supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to be huge or something. People or whatever. I don't know. I haven't heard much about it, but we'll see that. And it was like I thought it was terrible. And then like 2 weeks go by and everyone's talking about how much they love this Kill Bill movie, and I'm like, what? I think it was terrible. Game of Thrones. That was actually one that I seen for in the first season, and I thought it was insanely good. I thought Game of Thrones was amazing, but I didn't get any. I had just like heard the name and didn't know nothing about it really. So Battlestar Galactica, never really got into that one for whatever reason. I don't know why. Seen my dad watching it a couple times, but he was big into Star Trek, and then I think it was just another space show. So he was like, "Oh, we'll check this out, I guess." What would a Skyrim show be about? Yeah, you could do so many things with because the games are so huge. You have a lot of options and directions to go. I mean, they did it with Witcher. Witcher was real good for the first couple of seasons. Definitely fell off, but Gray saying never seen that. You're talking about Kill Bill? You never seen that one? It was out around Austin Powers? I guess that was about the same time. I never really thought about it. There's a bunch of Austin Powers movies too, so it's hard to say. Not what I associated it with, but a Morrowind show. Skyrim would be a lot of yelling, probably. A Morrowind show. Yeah, I mean, it would probably just be an Elder Scrolls show, hypothetically. I haven't heard of no rumors. Someone brought it up. So, but yeah, I would guess it would be like a Elder Scrolls show, right? I mean, the smart thing would probably be to go to kind of do each season about like a different game almost and go through like a timeline sort of. I know they're quite a bit separated, but in time the games are and stuff. I don't know all the lore, so I don't want to get too much into that because I would like, you know, when you start talking about like you know, when you talk about shows and like respecting the lore and stuff like that, I totally like glaze over and was like, oh, are you kidding? But yeah. Gilgamesh saying Kill Bill was awesome, but it also sucked. Don't know how to explain it. Yeah, great question. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that either. Open world exploration game, how would you go? Yeah, I mean, it would pretty much just go just along with kind of like a story similar to, you know, the main quest. It wouldn't so much be about the exploring part, it'd be about the story part. More so. It would be kind of weird though, since there's no like there's no main hero really. Like it's you, but you know, like would it be, you know, like what am I trying to say here? Like Geralt in The Witcher, you know, you got like the main hero character that is familiar, you know. If you did an Elder Scrolls show or something like that, you wouldn't have like a noticeable hero or whatever, you know. You wouldn't have the guy. You just have to like invent a guy pretty much, right? So Gray's a Morrowind nerd. Yeah, Morrowind was a sick game. It was awesome. For sure. That was one of those, I actually went back just kind of recently and just randomly like watched a tips and tricks, a Morrowind like early game tips and tricks video. And it was pretty wild, some of the stuff I never knew about for like my entire life. Just like where this thing is hiding inside this log that I didn't know about and stuff like that, and kind of funny. Sloth said they removed The Witcher from the Witcher series. Yeah, they did kind of drift. I don't know. I heard conflicting reports kind of. There was what I assumed was that they do that a lot with shows. And this is what I thought at first, so let me finish before. But where they end up having one character kind of go off, it's a way of saving money on the show. Because paying, you know, Henry Cavill and then paying like the Yennefer character and then paying the other character, like paying them all to be in every, because if they're only in like 60% of the shots, then you only have to pay them 60% of what you would pay them, right? If they're all in 100% of the shots, you have to pay them all a lot more, right? But I thought that was the case, but then I heard some interviews with the creators and stuff, and they're like, they were talking about how they wanted to make it all like girl power and stuff and whatnot, and I was like, oh, never mind. That's not what it was. So, guess they can do whatever they want, but yeah, it definitely would be better if the main character was in the show. And the main character of the show. If the main character of the show was the main character of the show, would be great. We all fantasized way back when we watched the Diablo 2 cutscenes. It would work in a movie. Do you think a Diablo movie would work? I know there was that one. I seen a couple people. I was trying to get to it, but there was that whole talks of a Diablo anime for Netflix, and then it got canceled or delayed indefinitely. I don't know the verbiage or whatever happened necessarily, or what happened with that, but I'd heard about it. 38 gold, fine, meh. Yeah, Witcher series, now they got that other guy coming in. Cavill left because, you know, he was so unhappy with how the show was, because he's kind of like a mega nerd guy. But he's all into the lore and stuff and was all unhappy, and it's kind of cool, though, that he was... I feel like the show would have been way better off listening to him, I'm going to be honest. I'm very interested about his new show. I forget where it's coming out. Is it on... Hopefully it's on one of the services I get. The Warhammer 40k or whatever. I don't know anything about the game or whatever, so because it's based on a board game, right? Based on like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of style board game or something, but it's like a futuristic. I don't know the whole. I should probably look it up sometime, huh? But yeah, Felix, yeah, hit the like button, fellas. Think they get paid by the episode, right? Well, it kind of depends on kind of depends, because if a character... Oh, Scarab Shell Boots, hold up, Ethereal. No, they got to roll better than the last ones I found earlier. Yeah, 13, 15, 65, so that's... It goes up to 70 on the poison, and they, I guess, 15 on the strength and vita. Defense, I mean, that's probably the least important of all of them, in my opinion, but not too bad of a pair. But yeah, if like one of the characters is in like 1 2-minute scene in an hour-long episode, they don't... Ooh, close. You don't have to pay them the same amount as if they were in 45 minutes of an hour-long episode, right? So, yeah, like if Henry Cavill was in one cutscene for, you know, that's only like 7 minutes or something, you know. Space Marines, Warhammer's like, wow, okay, gotcha. Well, I meant when I said it's like when I said it's like what did I say it was like again? Dungeons and Dragons. I meant that it was like I meant more so that it was like a nerdy game, a game for like kind of like, I'm nerdy, but you know what I'm trying to say. Those kind of people in real life. You know, it's not a game like Witcher was a book and then a game and, you know, stuff, you know. That's what I meant. That it was like kind of like a board game in real life. But yeah, pretty much, even though I don't know anything about it. Oh, River of Flames. Henry Cavill just seems like he can just... I trust him. That's what I'm saying. At tabletop, there you go. He seems like someone that would make a good show. And like, not try to do too much with it to like, you know, branch out from where he really should. So Optimus saying also good video. Okay, so you know what? I actually didn't even know there was a Warhammer 40k video game, to be perfectly honest. Let me Google this real quick. I didn't even know there was one. It's Warhammer 40k. Wait, what? $75 for Xbox 360 version of Warhammer 40k Space Marine? This is a joke? How is this possible? That can't be real life. Huh. Anyways. Tons of Warhammer video games. I mean, yeah. I just didn't know it. I guess. Did not know it. Yeah, there was Xbox Series X version of this game, Xbox 360, so not new of that one, you know, crazy. $2 on Steam.
Impossible.
Oop, impossible. Yeah, I guess I got better than that. But on Steam, yeah, but if you want the physical version, you got to pay up. Tough to come by. Yeah, that was like back in the day. It was before you could download, or before downloading games, like on Steam and stuff like that, and stuff was prevalent. I got Final Fantasy VII for like $80 for PS1, but it was when like PS2 or 3 was out, or like I think it was right at the end of like the PS2 life cycle, maybe. I can't really remember for sure. Because like everybody wanted it, the game, and you know, you couldn't get it any other way. They weren't making it anymore. But now you can just like, yeah, like on some streaming thing, it just comes with the service. $15 a month, and you can just play it and like 300 other games unlimitedly, or 1,000 other games probably. Yep, Final Fantasy VII on PS1. There you go. Wicked Ball, yo, welcome in. Warhammer 40k Anniversary was super cheap on Steam. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Steam's where it's at, huh? If I ever branch out at all, gonna have to get myself a Steam account.
What can I do for you?
I remember someone hopping in the stream and they're like, wait a second, you don't have Steam? I've never heard of someone who streamed and didn't have Steam. I don't know, man. Yossi talking about Warhammer 40k. Dudes paint their characters. They're worth like 600 each. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, like you can customize your own figurines, huh? Boy. So yeah, when I said Final Fantasy VII, I meant that I got the game, the time period in which I had got it was around the end of the PS2 life cycle. But yeah, I know it's just for PS1. I did know that. I just meant that's when I had bought it. So it was like 2010. Trying to think what year it is. Yeah, it was probably like 2010 is when I got it, and it was like $70. You know, when it was brand new PS1 games were $40. So it was more than what it costs to buy brand new at the time. But it was like just before any streaming or downloading games or anything like that became a thing. Like it was probably around, but it wasn't like prevalent. So just a couple years after that, it was like $40 on eBay, and probably now the PS1 version of Final Fantasy VII is probably like $10. Because you can just download it, you know, play it on Steam or whatever, play it on some other thing. I don't know what service it would be on for sure, but yeah. Hello, it's me. He says, yeah. One of your favorite games. Definitely legendary. Sloth, you got the discs, but never actually played it with the discs? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, probably my favorite. Actually, crazy enough, I talked my daughter into playing, and I barely remember playing this game, but I must have, because I have it. Maybe I bought it. No, I must have played it. Well, anyways, Final Fantasy 13. Wait, is it 13? I think so. But the thing is that she's afraid to fight anything, and I'm like, listen, come on, kid. All you do is just hit the A button over and over again. Because this Final Fantasy has like an auto attack feature to where you don't have to pick to heal your character. You don't have to pick what ability you use. It just automatically picks whatever the computer thinks is the best ability to use at the time. And it's early on in the game. I'm like, you just go in and you just keep hitting A, okay? Just keep hitting A. And she's like, no, ah! I'm like, fine. So she just runs around, and when she sees a bad guy, when she sees a monster or whatever to fight, she just goes, ah, and hands me the controller. So. Optimus said, bought Final Fantasy VII in 98. Nice. That was, I think it came out in 97, right? So that would be like, right, you bought it when it was brand new, pretty much, huh? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Gran Turismo, says Sloth. Yeah, Gran Turismo 2 were pretty sick games back in the day. Because I feel like other games weren't going the route of like super realistic racing. All the other racing games I feel were like almost cartoonish kind. Not they were fully looking cartoonish, but just like unrealistic mechanics and stuff like that. Oh, you got it on PC. Nice. In 98 it was brand new. Gotcha. Uber Diablo popping off on ladder. Yeah, I did hear about that today, that anyone who wants to try to get a Annie, if you haven't gotten one, there's supposed to be like 200 declone spawns today. So Sloth saying still great games today. Yeah, Gran Turismo. I remember I was essentially doing a Gran Turismo Holy Grail. I didn't even know it at the time. I just realized it. I was trying to get every single car in the game. There were some cars you had to buy, some cars you could only get through winning. When you would win races, they would be like the reward. You'd get like money, and you would get you'd win a car sometimes. So I was pretty much doing a Gran Turismo 2 Holy Grail. Didn't realize it, but Thomas said, remember playing D1 when it came out. He does anyways. Yeah, I didn't. First time I played D1, you might remember. I mean, some people probably do. It was like, what was that, 2 months ago? I never played Diablo 1. When I was a kid one time, like, I think the internet was down or something, or the servers were down, and I was like, oh, Diablo 1 came in the battle chest, I'll throw this in and play it. And I was like, wait a second. This isn't exactly like Diablo 2. This game stinks. And I took it out and I went and did something else. But yeah. First time I ever actually like played into the game at all, any meaningful amount, was just recently. And I just did like normal, you know, it wasn't online. I just played offline, so it was just the one difficulty or whatever. Yeah. Who doesn't have Steam? LOL, sorry to say. Yeah, I mean, I guess the guy that only plays Diablo 2 and that's all he plays is who doesn't have Steam, huh? No reason to pay for something I'm never going to use. Daggerfell? Interesting, okay. Yeah, Daggerfell, the old Elder Scrolls. I never played that one. I always thought about trying those older Elder Scrolls, but because there's Daggerfell and then there was it Redfall? Daggerfall, or not Redfall, Redguard? I don't remember the names of the first one. Someone, I'm sure you might, probably, Marty, but... Drag Skyline was your favorite? So, Sloth, was that the one that went like 250 miles an hour, but the car wouldn't turn? Was that the HKS Drag Skyline? You could like barely turn with it. So I would use that one if that's the one we're talking about, Sloth. I would use that on any of the round tracks, and I would just ride the wall the whole way, going like a trillion miles an hour. Redguard was something else. Well, I think there was a couple of old school Elder Scrolls that were, one was Daggerfell and one was called Redguard, I thought. Or, I mean, that could be wrong too. The name's probably not right. But yeah. Anyways, there was a couple of those older Elder Scrolls I always meant to try, but I never got around to it. Pretty much what I was trying to say. Yep, use it on the ovals. There you go. See? You thought I was faking. You thought I didn't really play it. No, I'm joking. But yeah, yep. Man, it's crazy. Almost all the champions are in that first half. I almost just want to fly through the whole rest of this map without even looking, because there's never any champions over here. Straight up. Oh, arena. There you go. I knew Redguard was a race, but was one of the races in the game, but I just thought... Oh, I didn't throw that out. I just thought for some reason that was the name of a game, but I guess just didn't have my memory working good enough. You're gonna get a Torch of Ero tattoo late August, possibly. Nice. That's a kind of an obscure one. Just your favorite unique. Torch of Ero is pretty sick. Seem confident that today is the day for Chiro's Might? Oh, no doubt. There's really no doubt in my mind. 100% chance of a Chiro's Might tonight. Or today. 100%. What do we got for our next Terror Zone? Just out of curiosity. We've got... Forgotten Tower next? Ooh, or a Cruel Ogre Maw? Oh, Ferocious. go with some scrolls of identifying. Yeah, I definitely know what Torch of Hero is. That was one that I kind of forget about. Then because I always forgot about it, now I always remember it. Redguard and Battlespire were after Daggerfell, but before Morrowind. Okay, gotcha. Says Marty.
I can't carry anymore.
Gotcha. Oopsie. Get out of the corner. No one puts Sinfiniter in the corner.
I am overburdened.
Okay, we'll just fly through here real quick, see if I see anything. Barely looking, because there's never any champions over here. Archon staff. What if that was just a flyby Mang songs? Sometimes I'd check those claws, but I don't feel like it. They never roll good. Don't feel like it. Whoa. Let's see, 5 champs per on each floor run. Not bad. Yeah, on the pits it can be what, 5 to 8, I think it is, on that first level. So if I wasn't streaming, usually I'll count them, and if I get like 5 or 6 in the first like quarter of the map, I'll just teleport right down to the bottom, because it's not even worth spending the time trying to find the other ones because they're so hidden. But when I'm reading, it's too hard. Gray up here saying, Jaded Gray, want to try Daggerfell, but the controls were so bad when you tried it. Probably fixable. Yeah, probably with some mod or something, but you had to swipe your mouse to swing the sword. Ooh, I could see how that could be a problem. Wow. Didn't know that. Redguard was highly scrutinized, says Marty, because unlike any other ones, didn't allow you to create your own character. Interesting. It didn't create your own character, huh? Yeah, I guess you'd have to be a Redguard, huh? Based upon the name of the game, I guess. I feel like I did hear that too. I'm not necessarily why, but I had heard that it was like the quote-unquote true fans didn't really like it that much. Don't remember where I heard that. Somewhere though. Optimus had played Morrowind when you were in the Air Force in Norway. Yeah, Morrowind, that was a crazy good game. That was another one that I went over to a friend's house and I had heard about Morrowind. I heard about it on X-Play. If any of y'all remember that show X-Play. They talked about how good it was, and then one of my friends had it, and he's like, yeah, dude, this game's awesome. And I played it for like 5 minutes one day, like I was just like running around doing stuff. And then I went and got it myself, so. Oh, hey. What's mommy doing? Sleeping again? I mean, how hungry are you? It's 3 o'clock. Didn't you already eat today? Yeah, boy, you want to eat again today? Oh, hold on. Can you just grab some cheeses? Appreciate it. Sure. No, I'm not talking to you guys, by the way.
I can't carry anymore.
I didn't turn the light switch on over there. Best game ever, says Sasquatch, in his opinion. There you go. Oh no! Four King said Ethereal Griffins. What do I do? Chassis, bro. Use it till it breaks. That's unfortunate. Sloth saying, creating your character is the main part of Elder Scrolls. I don't know if it's the main part, but it is a part. But like, you create a character in Elder Scrolls and then you never see it again. I mean, because you create the character and then you're like first person view, so you never see the. You can play third person, but I mean, who does that, right? Uh-oh, half a chat leaves. They're all third person Elder Scroll enjoyers over here. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a part. Like, it would be one of those things. Like, if an Elder Scrolls came out now, you'd be like, wait, you can't create a character, you know? And I kind of feel how that would be like that at the time too. But I feel like it's not like game breaking. Like, this experience is unforgivable. Like, I don't know. But you would lose like any of the race attributes that you can decide between for different characters and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I could see how it'd be upending or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, X-Play here too. Remember Adam Levine, or was it Adam? Oh no, Adam Sessler. Why did I say Levine? That's not the right guy. Adam Sessler. Saying it'd take days to cross the map. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, really, I go back and play. I forget how long ago it was now, but I went back and played Elder Scrolls, and the map really isn't that big. It would take a long time because you're like exploring everything, but if you actually just run, you can get across the whole map in like no time. I mean, I don't know how long. I wouldn't say not even an hour. Like, if you have a character that runs reasonably fast, like one of the cat people where you can jump and you move even faster and stuff, Kajatins or whatever. I mean, what would it take? Like a half hour maybe at most. Archon plate, probably more like 20 minutes, not even 15. That's what it seemed anyways. Maybe I go back and check it again. Maybe I'm off, but Daggerfell was massive. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, one day I'll have to go back and retry those things. Just saw the Pit Zerker video. 7 points into. Well, I mean, you can decide where you put your points there, Crow. But we'll go with the points into. Because with you saying points into Berserk, you get all of this attack rating, which means more of your hits will land, so regardless of the damage too. So I feel like you do want to max it out, but you know, you do you. So hardstyle only Tyrell's Might left as well. Nice. Yeah, it's toughy, right? OG Duriel ribeye on the grill. Nice. Enjoy. Yeah, cheat Marty Cheez-Its is where it's at, right? Can't go wrong with them. Oh, do it. Okay, I've found so many of these and they're never ethereal. Oh, it's not ethereal again. I can see it on the ground. Bro. Well, anyways, 232. Doesn't this go up to like 320 or something? I think that's really bad. Could be wrong though. But Reaper's Toll still a good thing. Yeah, I got dual Heart of the Oaks. A lot of times I'll use Suicide Branches instead of having this here. But I decided to go Heart of the Oaks and throw on the Arachnus Mesh down here. So we do have a little bit. It's probably, this build's a little bit different than the one I have in the video, but it's vastly similar, I guess you could say. I do also have this for Cannot Be Frozen, 5 Isted Rune Master, Cannot Be Frozen, 150 Magic Vine on the offhand. So that's kind of a newer addition. 240, 16, gotcha. Need it to be ethereal is what I need, right? Ethereal. Why do I think 320? Oh, that's Bone Hue goes to 320. Why is your BGM always flashing? Crashing? I don't know what those letters stand for. Shark skin glove with that grave palm or something. Not super, but clear Morrowind in one leap. Yeah, if you get those scrolls or whatever, the crazy scrolls that you get from that one dude. Yeah, Morrowind speedruns are the funny ones. What is it, like a minute and a half? Oh, background music, yeah. Always rocking some good background music. There you go. Just get those, you run over, grab those 1,000 to your acrobatic skill scrolls, jump into the middle, stab the guy with a lockpick, and the game's over. For some reason, lockpicks deal the most damage in Elder Scrolls games. Don't know why. They just do. Infinite damage. Yo, 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 she. Thomas said 15 to 33 fire damage small charm. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that ever use those elemental charms like that. I've heard of some people. If that has any value to trade or worth using, I don't really know about it, we'll say. So let's put it that way. Kermit, yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Ruh. Anton, have a great stream. Good luck. Appreciate you. Hopefully we got some good luck earlier off of the Terra Zandy. Hopefully some of that comes back around. Slowed down a little bit, but I mean, you can't expect normal magic finding to be anything like a Terra Zandy. Oh! Lightsaber or Azarath? Azarath? No, a lightsaber. 187. Not that it matters that much, but yeah. Another one of those items I thought was insane back in the day. Just insane. Turns out that ignore target defense is where it's at. Actually, when I farmed my first torches, I used a frenzy barb with dual wielding lightsabers. Got bunch of lightning absorber on there. Yeah. Just get crushing blow. You got two swords with 25% lightning absorb each. Oh, Kermit now over on YouTube coming with 22 months of...
Wait, 22 months. That's like 37 years or something.
Something. And not a Slayer. Not even a Slayer. A legendary Slayer. Thank you so much, Kermit. You legend. 22 months. 22 huge months. Appreciate you, my man. Daniel says the high elemental charms you can get like Jaws for. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen that before, but not saying it's not possible.
Not in town.
Frenzy with lightsabers, Hero says that's what used last season. Nice. It's not bad. The ignore target defense is incredibly underrated when you're like going after normal monsters. If you're farming Eldritch and Shank and stuff like that, just to be able to go out there without having perfect gear and just swing and just not miss. Swinging and never missing is so underrated for keeping you alive, really. Because if you're always landing shots, if you're always attacking and always hitting, you're always leeching life. So if you're always leeching high amounts of life, you're never dying, right? So shockingly underrated in my opinion. especially for like a budget character, I would probably much rather land every swing and do a quarter of the amount of damage than do like 4 times the amount of damage and miss like 3 out of 4 swings, you know? Because between those swings that don't land, you're gonna have to chug potions to try to stay alive until you land another strike, right? So yeah, Kermit, life's doing pretty good for me. Hopefully the same for you. Hopefully same for you. Yeah, appreciate you, Kermit. Appreciate you. Confused me reading messages from you on both sides, getting me confused here for a second. Like, who wrote that? Where'd this come from? It is super important. Yeah, no doubt. Put mobs into hit recovery. Yeah, there's another thing. Yeah. Obviously, well, maybe it's not obvious to everybody yet, but yeah, the ignore target defense doesn't exactly work on Uber Mephisto or anything, but put a jaw rune in your lightsaber for double ignore defense. Yeah, then it's doubly good, right? Thomas said he's back to on the 60-hour work week grind. Well, hopefully you're pulling in some good paychecks at least. Hopefully. That time and a half. Give me one quick second here. All right, Pitts. Let's do it. Ogriax, come on, there was another champ around there too. Where is ya? There you are. You think the perfect Annies are gonna hold their value? Perfect Annies hold their value. If you're on ladder, they're definitely gonna go down in price. I would say they're probably gonna still be worth something though, but do I think they're going to stay whatever they're worth now? They're going to keep staying worth the exact same amount? Probably not after today, especially. So, Hardstyle coming in with a Twitch sub. Thank you so much, you Slayer, supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Very, very, very kind of you. Why after today? What happens today? Oh, wait a second. Did I change? I actually don't know what you're... Oh, because... Oh, that... I forgot what I was even talking about there. Yeah, so somebody, or maybe a combination of streamers or something, set up something like, yeah, like 100-something declone walks today. There's supposed to be another declone walk like every 15 minutes online on one of the servers or something, so... Yeah. Something crazy like that. I don't know why I didn't understand your question, Climb, when I just talked about that, but yeah, something insane like that. So if anyone is going to try to get an Annie, just log online and sit in a game for like 10 minutes and a declone is probably going to spawn for you. Hit. Keep missing.
I can't carry anymore.
86% chance to hit. So even with max berserk for the attack rating, everything, and max sword mastery, it's still only 86% chance to hit. I should pump a bunch of points. I don't need all the survivability. I should pump some points in the dex so that I'll land like every swing. I legitimately should do that. Good old ring. Ah. Because I wonder, I probably only need like, I don't even know how many points per how much attack rating you get this and that on dex, but probably not that many. I bet you I wouldn't even need 40 points in the dex to get that up higher, so. Sounds like a lot of work, though. Saffron said he usually splits 50-50 strength dex. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea, to be honest. Probably wouldn't need strength, but really just landing the swings is the biggest thing. 95 on Dark Stalkers, though. Maybe I'll look at what the different monsters are. I usually don't do nothing into that, but guess maybe there could be room for improvement. Oh, that was a normal that was a normal monster. It wasn't a champ. That's why the percentage was so high, huh? Devilkin 91. Yeah. $86. Oh, unidentified SOG. Boom. Ah, Ravenfrost, 20 dex, but 172 attack rating. Okay. So 20 dex at least, huh? Yeah, this song does go kind of hard, done it. Done it. That is a pretty cool, just like little guitar riff there, whatever. See, I'm not sure. I think this guy actually makes all this music like on his computer. I don't think any of this is actually like real instruments. I think it's all computer made. Could be wrong though. Running 6K barb is overkill. Talking about like 6K life. Saffron? Yeah, I do have 5K, but maybe that's something I did do in the past and I just forgot about. Sounds like real guitar playing. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. So, can this barb do console? You can, but you'd want to switch some stuff up, Zeus, if you wanted to run Trav. I generally, if I was rocking this for more of like a multi-purpose build, I would have some different stuff on it. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch her up to see what's up. I can always come back to it. We just need to get a little bit there. Let's go. Oh, I don't have any points onto the skill tree, so it doesn't say. We'll come down with this. Berserk, Howl Battle Orders. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me skip this real quick. For some reason, this one song on this playlist is way louder than the rest. My apologies if you just got your ears blown out. And then this one's almost like quieter. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. This one sounds terrible. What's going on here? And plus this is a song earlier in the playlist, but it sounds worse. Not really sure what's up. Let me do this again. I put the points in wrong. I got confused. Not really confused, but I just didn't think about what I was doing enough. Go here. I forget how I had him. I think I didn't put any extra into here for now. Don't really need more damage. I usually do just hork with my Heart of the Oaks out, so that doesn't go up any higher. Perfect amount of also, this is the lucky number too. This is the lucky number of a chance to find items, so we'll keep it at that. We'll put the rest into... we'll call that a day. I forget what I had before now. Okay, and I was gonna go up like 50 on this. Oh, I did this because I wanted to see what the chance to hit on Berserk was gonna be. So regular Devilkin. Let's just bring it up to like 150. Actually, we'll leave some points out. I want to see how high this is gonna get my life. Maybe we'll bring this up to about 1500. Yeah, we're over 3K here. We do have a lot of points left, huh? Let me go see. I'll teleport out there, actually get the chance to hit on an actual monster and see what's up. On an actual champion and see what the percentage is for out here specifically. I might dump enough points in the decks just to... Oopsie. %91 chance. 93. 95% chance is the highest, right? 4. $95. It does have, so let's see. Boom. Event sevenfold feel on that one. Yeah, Sloth saying the something with the drumming. Yeah, occasionally they do have that. I'm assuming he gets inspiration from different people, different bands, so. Ooh, that Bone Warrior was only 90, huh? We gotta get more points over there. We gotta get that all the way up. And we'll just put the rest in there, sure. That way we'll be for sure there. Now we got it. We're never gonna miss now. Way less life, but you know. YOLO. We do want to, right here, we're at this level, this is a perfect time to get taken out, so. Perfect time to lower your life. Boy, that is pretty convenient though to just swing and never miss. Ooh boy, life drops pretty quick though. I'm about to get nuked any second now. Any seconds. Any good items today? We had a really hot Terrorize the Andy at the start, and then yes, kind of been slower since then, but yeah. Yeah, the reason I think it's computer is because a lot of the songs that this guy makes are they seem to loop a lot, and they sound literally exactly the same, like the looped parts of it, which you could just play it one time and then loop it, but which, I mean, even in what do you say, real life, even real written songs, they tend to loop, you know, the chorus, this part, that part, you know what I mean? So yeah. Yep, no more champs. They're all, oh, there's one hiding over here. Little champ pack. So Saffron says 3K after battle orders. That's where you want to be. We're at 3,100. We'll see how long until I get taken out. There's no doubt having half as much health. Little more than half, but half as much health as I had before. I'm probably going to get taken out at some point here. Hopefully it's after I get this next level, because you don't level very quickly on this build. So been grinding cast for a month straight, says Thomas. Haven't gotten anything good from Diablo himself. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Hopefully you do eventually get something good, my man. Oop. Your correct weapon out here, bro. I do like the feel, though. Oh yeah, I didn't see you said you were talking about Frenzy Barb with life tap. So having less life. This will be alright. Pits are super easy. I bet you if I ever dabbled off into some of those other Terror Zones, so like I did once in a while, this build would not go good setup. But yeah, specifically for the pits, yeah, I mean, you get, as long as you don't get the wrong archer pack, you know, that can give a lot of people some struggles. So we'll be alright. Maybe. Weird to not have good drops after a month of farming Diablo. A little bit, but he was saying straight off of Diablo, I guess. So probably got some good stuff from the Cast Sanctuary, though. Did I use... Let me double check here. Yeah. I was just looking real quick. Make sure I didn't make a mistake. $3K fine either way. Yeah, I think you're right there, Saffron. Under a vast majority of circumstances, as long as I pay attention, as long as chat doesn't kill me again. It's always chat's fault, of course, but as long as chat doesn't do anything to mess me up. That's the main thing. Yeah, sailor. One of those two for sure, yeah. One of those two for sure. Oop. Whoops. Run over there for no reason. Whoa. Speaking of archer packs, so you're gonna give you a problem, huh? Ho, 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 ho. Let's go. I just used like 4 potions right there. They were hitting me for like a third of my health per arrow coming off of 3 different archers around there. Fanaticized, cursed up. Man. Thanks a lot, chat. Who voted for Geed in the poll? The only way he likes to stream is if you bribe him. I didn't even look at the percentage. I seen right off the bat there was like 12 votes, and there was no votes for Geed. It was like 30, 32, 28, 35 or something, you know, like... I was like, oh, nobody voted for Geeds, huh? For Geeds, I mean. Excuse me. Darn chat, no doubt. Let me look at that. I actually haven't glanced at that since we started here. 41%. I feel like the first person always gets the most votes. Whatever's first on the list. Kane down there at a respectable 29%. Nice. Yeah, we got some G'd votes. Thomas, he's gonna have to drop a bunch of his annies. He's got around 50 right now. Yeah, seems a bit unnecessary, but bit unnecessary. Isn't it crazy? Online they have that many SOJs, like pretty crazy. I don't think, all right, I'll check over there. Didn't want to. Yeah, I should have skipped it. No bots involved. Yeah, no, 100% legit. Yeah. For sure. Oops. Kane the OG, says Trash. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Hardstyle said, I didn't catch, I don't know who it was that set it up or whatever, but Hardstyle says they had 13,000 SOJs for the event. 13,000? I mean, 1,000? Sounds like a lot. Okay. This speed metal one kind of slaps. Did you hit him? Thank you. Oh wait, maybe this is one from earlier on the playlist too. Good. Thank you for teleporting over here. Appreciate you.
I can't carry anymore.
Whoa. Wow, he just got nuked by my mercenary. I couldn't even switch weapons fast enough. 13,000, sure, no duping. Well, the only reason that I would say they probably didn't dupe the SOJs is because it wouldn't really be enough like payout or whatever you call it, enough return for your investment in time or whatever, right? Because what they would just dupe like high runes, like Jaws and Burrs and stuff, right? Because like for a Jaw, you could probably get like several SOJs, right? So that's the only reason I'd say that. Thomas said he found one SOJ been playing since release.
What can I do for you?
I would say probably bot for sure. Is what I would say. I would say probably not duped SOJs, but probably botted SOJs. A lot of them. That'd be my guess. But yeah, I don't actually know. Only guessing here. Also, one of the reasons they dupe runes is because the item ID works differently for when you come with runes making rune words. I don't know if it would really matter nowadays, but so if you dupe like a unique item, then the two items will have the same item ID. So technically, I know it probably doesn't matter nowadays. They probably don't even check or anything, but if they did do a sweep and checked for duplicate item IDs, they would poof, right? But with runes, you can dupe runes, and then those two runes will have the same item ID. But when you make a rune word, those runes, their item IDs get wiped, and the new item gets a new item ID. So there's no, even if they were two duped runes, they are no longer like gonna get wiped in a thing like that. So, but like I said, they probably don't even check that stuff anymore. But good old G-Face, gotta have this for little smiters, right? Gots to. It's a good one there. It's like a good item, obviously a bazillion of them now, but you gotta have them.
I am overburdened.
And he's overburdened. That's how it allegedly works. True story. Allegedly, I guess, yeah. I mean, that's how I heard it works anyways. Yeah, SOJ. I probably found, let's see. I think I've probably found six or eight of them on D2R since it came out. So yeah, pretty good luck, I guess. Risking accounts for Stones of Jordan doesn't make sense. Yeah, I was thinking more of just like, you know, your payoff, your risk, your reward for doing it. So like, if it takes an hour to dupe, and I don't know anything about it, this is just random numbers I'm throwing out. If it takes an hour to dupe 10 items, so you could dupe and have 10 SOJs or 10 Jaw runes, like which one would you rather have? A Jaw rune that's worth 10 SOJs itself, or would you rather have, you know, 100 SOJs worth of Jaw runes, or would you rather have 10 SOJs, right? Like, how you doing, Phil? Any Jaws today? Not any Jaws yet today. Nope, but doing great. Doing great. Saffron says, no way for sure for how the item ID stuff to work, but supposedly someone leaked it from Blizzard back in the day. Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Hard to remember everything, but I do remember the whole item ID thing and how that was supposedly how it worked. But where is Ja? Yeah, I don't know. Still looking for it. Wouldn't mind finding a job out now. Then we could go last wish. Ooh. Hardstyle said he found 3 just this season. 3 SOJs. Interesting. Pretty impressive, I'm gonna have to say. Oxy rings. There you go, Thomas. Yeah. Good old war hat. Appreciate you, Trash. They'd have fun. Oh yeah. Mr. Mill said runs Nightmare Andy a lot. Found 10 of them. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the place you're gonna find them. So if you're running Nightmare Andy significantly amounts of runs, yeah, checks out. Raced, welcome in. Ooh, 220 Javas. Thank you. Boom. Oh. 1 year. One of these years. Boy, that's going to be quite the event. Like, what am I going to be more excited about? 220 Javas or Cheerios Might? Don't even know. Boat time. Nice. Nice, man. Enjoy, have fun out on the boat. Oop. It's a nice warm day out there. I know I have a hoodie on, but because my basement's freezing all the time. Oop. Got him. Couldn't find him, but eventually got a hold of him. Was Andy generous to you today? Actually, yes. Shockingly enough. AKA, this guy's music may be on Spotify, but I actually got a link at the bottom of the YouTube description there. Hansi, where you can link him over to his YouTube page. This is kind of like towards the end of the hardcore, or not hardcore, heavy metal playlist. N&M Creations. Whoopsie. So just want to take a quick second. We got to go ahead and shout out. We got to thank sponsor of the stream. You see it over there, PC Bros. If you are in the market for a pre-built PC, link in the description of YouTube or Twitch or YouTube !sponsor. Bring up a link to check out what they got to offer. So you can use code SweetPhil on checkout. Go through my link, see what they got. Anything interests you, use code SweetPhil. There's no space in the middle. It's just SweetPhil. Get a little discount on a pre-built PC if any of those do interest you. Mega thanks to PC Bros for sponsoring the stream. Can't carry anymore. Hardstyle, tired of getting teased by unique sacred armors. Yeah, I've probably found 6 or 8 Templars to this point, so Oh, Magic Arrow Amazon. Hell Ancients was rough. Or you didn't say it was rough, but I would imagine it was rough. Good work, Race. Good work. Best drop today, Tony. I mean, it was probably... I found a perfect Mars today, so I would definitely say that's probably top of the list. Probably top of the list.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Perfect Mara, pretty sick, no doubt, for sure. The only thing, and then this is first world, like, offline single player problems here. I already have a perfect Mars, so now I have 2 of them, which you really only need 1, but it's still pretty hype. Perfect Mara is mega hype. Mega hype. Yeah, hardstyle, I feel you. You just want the Tyrell's Might so you can move on from the Holy Grail. Yeah, I would love finding Tyrell's Might, but you know, it is what it is. That's what they say, anyways. Imagine if it wasn't what it is and it just was something else. That'd be real awkward. I don't even know what that means, but you know, what if it wasn't what it is and it was actually something else? Someone answer this for me, please. Wasn't type? Yeah, I don't know. Pretty much though, I agree. Tony says he's on his 13 Templars. No, I hate hearing that. I hate hearing that. It's unfortunate. Actually, I haven't even found a unique Sacred Armor in a minute, so I would even just take... Not that I want to find a Templars, but if I just found a unique Sacred Armor, it would, like, just give me a little bit of hope, you know? I haven't even... Just a unique Sacred Armor I haven't found in so long. Even a Templars. Whoops. How can it not be what it is? I mean, right? That's what I'm saying. See? Hardstyle said he's only at 5. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't get to 13. I'm at... Yeah, I lost count. Maybe it was 7. I can't remember for sure, but right around 6 to 8, something like that. I did find an ethereal Templar, so that's kind of a cool one, right? Rather would have found a ethereal Tyrael still, right? Ethereal Tyraels. Yeah, I know it can't be, but Metal Gear Rising soundtrack. Metal Gear Rising. No, I don't know what that is. It's like Metal Gear Solid and like Death Rising combined or something. Are they those two video games? I'm not sure what that is necessarily. Cheryl Smite's a conspiracy. There you go, Mill. There you go. It's a conspiracy. Yeah, right style, yeah. I got Ethereal Templars. Knocked off the Ethereal Grail already. Let's go. Free Sacred Charge, 43 res. Tempted to use it for Dream, huh? Yeah, I'm not an expert on what the perfect base is, but that's up there. Yeah, that's like one of those ones on single player. Sometimes you got to kind of like, I don't know about make sacrifices, but you just got to like deal with what you can get, right? Because I never made Exile. I haven't found a good Exile base. Like, I still haven't found one. So I got spoiled on my LOD one because, oh, good old mesh boots. Kind of useful there. Ooh, 5 to mana. Oh, 157. Never mind. Well, not that it matters that huge much, but yeah, I got a 45 res Cursed Shield. Like early on in my LOD, so kind of got spoiled with that. Go to Wind Druid. I did Wind Druid. I did a Hurricane focus Wind Druid last week, so not gonna go back to that for a few years. Can I? Jeez. Okay. Here we go. One eternity later. Lafferty, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits raced.
Then a bone necro through the game for the first time.
Nice, man. Good job. Raced Bone Necro, kind of where it's at. Bone Necro is usually what I play through when I do play through the game. So, Bone Spear. Ooh. You want to really challenge it. Bone Spirit. Bone Spirit Necro. Just double checking here. Okay, a few more tracks left. And we got 412 here, huh? Looking around something right quick. Ooh. Appreciate y'all joining me. Twitch and YouTube, absolute legends. Don't forget too, I usually never shout this out, but yeah, if you're kind of new over on Twitch, new on YouTube, make sure you give me a follow or a YouTube subscription. Oh boy. Ooh, so you can see things like this all the time. Unidentified SOJ. Yes. Of course, it's a stone of Jordan. Oh. We'll get it next time. Never bone all the way, do summons. Yeah, usually I don't remember exactly, but usually Bone Spear is the one that I primarily use. Go with like just players 1 up until a point using Teeth. Because let's see, I'm pretty sure Teeth is a synergy for Bone Spear anyways, so when you put points into that, you're good to go. You don't have to respec for later. Yeah, why not? And then obviously you utilize Corpse Explosion. That's like duh, but yeah. Ooh. Archers. Do I like smashing pumpkins? You're gonna go see them. That's pretty cool. I don't dislike them. I'm kind of like so-so on it, I guess we'll say so. Saffron saying that runes on the Doom were well spent. No doubt, no doubt. I mean, you gotta use them, right? You got the runes on single player. Just let them sit there and not do anything. I'm gonna make an Arctic Blast Druid pretty soon though too, so. Tony says, Vortex best for Exile. I may have heard that, I think. I think it has like the highest smite damage possibly, but I don't know. I think you get from smite, you really get so much of the damage from crushing blow that I don't know it's gonna have some super meaningful, like, oh, this feels so much better. I have the good base, not the ones that are less good. But yeah, I think technically you are right that Vortex has the highest smite damage. I could be wrong though. Could be a smite damage relative to strength requirement or something like that. I forget, but with block chance, so. Holiday themed D2R would be sweet. What do you mean by that? Like if they had like Santa Claus hats on the characters or something around Christmas? I would say pass on that one, if that's what you mean. Personally. Cows to reindeer. I mean, maybe for like a day or something. I guess I can get in the spirit of something kind of goofy, just for fun, you know. I can get down with that, I guess. No, but the yeah, the cows they should have like those you know, like you buy like the headband that would like hold your hair back, but it's got like the reindeer antlers on them. Like all the cows have those on. Halloween style at least. Well, I mean, Halloween style it's already kind of Halloween style, right? Or the cows are all going to be like vampires and ghosts and stuff like that. Or, I don't know, change one of the monster types to have a different character model. Don't see that happening, but yeah, I mean, probably be funny. People would hop on for the day, I guess, to see what's up. Ray said he maxed Valkyrie, so Ancients were actually easy on your Magic Arrow Amazon. Oh, interesting. Okay. Max Decoy, Max Valkyrie. Might Obedience Mercenary. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, solid Mercenary can do a lot for you in those kind of battles for sure. So you got the meat shields out there and just let your Mercenary go to town. You blast from a distance. Sounds like a good plan there. Yeah, you had there raced. Good plan worked out for you. Yeah. No good. 124 on the attack rating. Cool. Random super demon. Like a random. Yeah, that should totally happen on Halloween. Just randomly Uber Mephisto pops up. Like the Butcher in D4. Just randomly Uber Mephisto hops out and just nukes you. There you go. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. Oh, that's what happened. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to look at something real quick and I messed everything up. Think of rye whiskey. Good stuff. Good stuff. Rye is one that I do like. I just don't like Scotch and pretty much just Scotch. I don't like as far as whiskeys. Some of the obviously when you start talking about flavored stuff, you get a little sketch. But yeah, for standard stuff, just Scotch is the only one I don't like. Don't like brandy or cognac. I don't buy those on purpose, I guess, but I actually used to buy super cheap like brandy and mix it with like cherry coke and stuff back in the day, because you get like, I don't even know what it's called, like E&J's or something for like $8 for a fifth or something. Let's go. Cheap fill, you know. Cheap fill. We're not all made of money, right? Now I just hop on that Kirkland's train. Really, I gotta stop buying that stuff. Because like Kirkland's whiskey and vodka, it's so much cheaper than everything else. It's hard to pass it up, but then you have this giant bottle laying around. Such a good value, though. Such a good value. Oh, a little champion hiding out up in here. Huh? I see how it is. Gonna hide. Yeah, we'll check the dusk. Never's good, but I'll ID it anyways. So you're saying there's a chance. Make your own mead from Kirkland's whiskey? Interesting. I never thought about that. So wouldn't that, I mean, that's not like really mead, right? That's like knockoff, like fake mead. I'm pretty sure. Bullet, decent whiskey. Yeah, it's not bad. It's what is that, probably in the 30 range for price? I mean 35, I think 28 to 35, somewhere in there. I'll get that once in a while. Once in a while. That's definitely one of those times when it's like, treat yourself. Marty said he used to be a Crown fan back in the day. Yeah, Crown. I never really got into that one. It is fine though. It's good. I don't even know if it's real good or not because it's been so long since I had it. But I feel like back when I was younger, everybody liked that one. Like, it wasn't like it was super expensive, but people acted like it was like they got something high class because they got Crown. You know? Oh, you got Jack Daniels? Well, I have Crown Royal. It comes in a purple bag. You know? I feel like that's how people were back in the day. Randy says bullet under 25 in Florida. Huh. I definitely thought it was more than that, but they could be different prices around and stuff like that, or I could just remember wrong. Because that's like 25. I think even Jack is even nowadays like 28 bucks. I think so. Yeah, I guess back in the day I didn't do a lot of on the rocks drinking. That's the thing though too, everyone would get Crown and just mix it with Coke. At that point, who really cares what you're buying, right? Whoopsie. Yeah, who cares what you're buying to a point, I should say. To a point. I can get people not wanting to buy, like, I don't know. I don't mind cheap stuff, but, you know, so if someone is like, I'm not buying Black Velvet or something, you know, I'm not buying, I don't know, name some super low shelf thing, you know. But if you're talking like mid-tier stuff, you know, the Jack range, if you're mixing it with like Coke or something, like you're not gonna, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Get back here, lady.
It's locked.
Oh, haha. Just Heart of the Oak blasting. Ah. See all under all the items. Buffalo Trace Craven. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Give me just 1 second. I'm looking around at something real quick here. Oh, there we go. So, I was actually looking for somebody to raid on Twitch. So, with that being said, I am going to hop off, fellas. So it's getting around 4:30, you know, getting around dinner time or whatnot. We're sending Twitch over to Winterguard right now. So, hopefully you guys on Twitch enjoy. Make sure you give him a follow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's a nice dude. He's a good dude. And yeah, peace out, Twitch. And don't forget, check out the sponsor over there if you're in the market for a pre-built PC. PC Bros, use a link on my YouTube streams and stuff like that. Check it out. Or exclamation sponsor to get a link there. Code Sweetville. But peace out, bros, and peace out, Twitch. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful final Sunday. Hopefully you jump into the week. You have a great week and all that good stuff. Peace out, everybody. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are great. Thank you for the channel support. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for watching the videos, all that good stuff. So peace out, YouTube.